Have mercy on me, O God, according to your unfailing love. According to your great compassion, blot out my transgressions. Wash away all my iniquity and cleanse me from my sins. For I know my transgressions, and my sin is always before me. Against you only have I sinned and done what is evil in your sight. So you are right in your verdict and justified when you judge. Surely I was sinful at birth, sinful from the time my mother conceived me. Yet you desired faithfulness even in the womb. You taught me wisdom in that secret place. Cleanse me with hyssop, and I will be clean. Wash me, and I will be whiter than snow. Let me hear joy and gladness. Let the bones you have crushed rejoice. Hide your face from my sins and blot out all my iniquity. Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Do not cast me from your presence or take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me. Cast me not away. Cast me not away from your presence, O Lord. Take not your Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and renew your spirit within me. Cast me not away, cast me not away from your presence, O Lord. Take not your Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and renew your spirit within me. And renew your spirit within me. Do not cast me from your presence or take your Holy Spirit from me. Restore to me the joy of your salvation and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me. Then I will teach transgressors your ways, so that sinners will turn back to you. Deliver me from the guilt of bloodshed, O God, you who are God my Savior, and my tongue will sing of your righteousness. Open my lips, Lord, and my tongue, my mouth will declare your praise. You do not delight in sacrifice, or I will bring it. You do not take pleasure in burnt offerings. My sacrifice, O God, is a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart. You, God, will not despise. May it please you to prosper Zion, to build up the walls of Jerusalem. Then you will delight in the sacrifices of the righteous. In burnt offerings offered, whole and bull will be offered on your altar. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampant. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say, the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. For he will command his angels concerning you to guide you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lions and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because he loves you, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Take up shield and armor. Arise and come to my aid. Brandish spear and javelin against those who pursue me. Say to me, I am your salvation. May those who seek my life be disgraced and put to shame. May those who plot my ruin be turned back in dismay. May they be like chaff before the wind, with the angel of the Lord driving them away. May their path be dark and slippery, with the angel of the Lord pursuing them. Since they hid their net for me without cause, and without cause dug a pit for me, may ruin overtake them by surprise. May the net they hid entangle them. May they fall in the pit to their ruin. Then my soul will rejoice in the Lord and delight in his salvation. My whole being will exclaim, who is like you, Lord? You rescue the poor from those too strong for them, the poor and needy from those who rob them. Ruthless witnesses come forward. They question me on things I know nothing about. They repay me evil for good and leave me like one bereaved. Yet when they were ill, I put on sackcloth and humble myself with fasting. When my prayers returned to me unanswered, I went about mourning as though for my friend or brother. I bowed my head in grief as though weeping for my mother. But when I stumbled, they gathered in glee. Assailants gathered against me without my knowledge. They slandered me without ceasing. Like the ungodly, they maliciously mocked. They gnashed their teeth at me. How long, Lord, will you look on? Rescue me from their ravages, my precious life from these lions. I will give you thanks in the great assembly. Among the throngs I will praise you. Do not let those gloat over me who are my enemies without cause. Do not let those who hate me without reason maliciously wink the eye. They do not speak peaceably, but devise false accusations against those who live quietly in the land. They snare at me and say, aha, aha, with our own eyes we have seen it. Lord, you have seen this. Do not be silent. Do not be far from me, Lord. Awake and rise to my defense. Contend for me, my God and Lord. Vindicate me in your righteousness, Lord my God. Do not let them gloat over me. Do not let them think, just what we wanted, or say, we have swallowed him up. May all who gloat over my distress be put to shame and confusion. May all who exalt themselves over me be clothed with shame and disgrace. May those who delight in my vindication shout for joy and gladness. May they always say, the Lord be exalted, who delight in the well-being of his servant. My tongue will proclaim your righteousness, your praises all day long. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right path for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Ise, 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 Ise.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, depending on your time zone, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. You are welcome to this very live presentation. Today's date is 26th of November 2024. And the time right now is exactly 8 minutes past 9 p.m. here in the land of Chukwokika. It is 8 minutes top of the hour, irrespective of where you are joining me from. This is a live presentation, and of course, the voice you are hearing right now is none other voice than that of your brother, of course, Ordinanwa from Biafra Unite channel/television. We have come to do the needful this very evening, very, very, very important. I can assure you. Once you are here, please, I welcome every one of you. Endeavor to welcome others. I may not go on to mention your names as usual because of our time, but I welcome every one of you. As I can see your names in the comment section, please endeavor to welcome others by hitting the like and share button in order to let every other Biafran to know that we are live and direct. We are live on one platform. Of course, our backup, or should I say our new YouTube channel, Biafra Unite TV, that is the only place where we are broadcasting this very evening. Moving forward, we will no longer broadcast or post any updates on our Facebook pages because of the criminals who think that those pages are their problem. They thought that the pages belonging to Biafra Unite is their problem. Therefore, we have decided to leave it for them. Moving forward, we will only broadcast and post our daily updates, if need be, only on our two YouTube channels. Our main YouTube channel, which is Biafra Unite in capital letter, and of course, this very one, Biafra Unite TV. I welcome every one of you once again. Please, I want you to pay very good attention because what has brought us this very evening is very, very critical. And of course, we must pay very, very close attention. It is now complete 1 week since Biafrans, 50, or should I say over 50 million Biafrans that have given mandate to the Prime Minister of BLGIE, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, to go ahead and fight for them, and of course to declare freedom for them, have been, of course, out of sight. But I want you to know, going by the title of this very live presentation this evening, or should I say this night, depending on your location, their plans have failed woefully as Biafrans march on to freedom. We will be dissecting it, deliberating on the current affairs, and of course, what is facing us moving forward. Please, once again, I want to welcome you, and I want to also ask you to welcome others once you are joining me live and direct. Even though we have come late, you must know that late. God never comes late. Whenever he comes, is his early hours. And once you are a child of God, once you believe in God, it is the same as you. Once you come, if you be the way, maybe, or anytime you are looking for your gene. Did you get that? If I block, if I could this evening, but if if you are a child of God, you will never go late. Whenever you go, whenever you appear, whenever you come, that is when things begin to happen. That is the man who is speaking to you. Now we have to move on immediately without further hesitation, because a lot of people are, ranting on social media. A lot of people have been disturbing my ears on social media. And before we begin to talk about, of course, our declaration, which is in few days from today, let us first of all put them to where they belong. Like and share the broadcast, very, very important. What we are doing this evening is very, very necessary and, of course, important. I want to bring few videos to the screen, play these videos, analyze them, and then show you some updates, some current happenings, not just in Biafra land, but of course, within the zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. So we are going to, first of all, play this very video from this Otondo. You see, this very world that we live in, this world, if you wine on email, that very person that you believe is your best friend. I'm not trying to spoil your mind from your friend, not even your friend. That person you think that is your own person. Leave alone friend or brother, sister, whatever. That person that you believe that is your own person. That very person that both of you are looking after or chasing after a cow is the same person who will turn and say, oh no, your leg looks like that of the cow that we are chasing. This world is so dangerous. The world is so dangerous. Therefore, trusting people nowadays is also very, very dangerous. It is equally dangerous, just as the world is dangerous. A lot of things are going on today in our midst and in our land. And I want to tell you that majority, or should I say 90% of what is going on in our land today is either, not even either, the foreigners. When I say the foreigners, I am talking about the Fulani hegemony or the Fulani Caliphate perpetrating this evil in our land. But I want to tell you, my people, Fulani Caliphate in Britain, who are perpetrating evil in Biafra land today, are not just coming, are not just invading Biafra land to perpetrate this evil. They are using many Biafrans, especially the Igbos. They use these Biafrans in order to have the golden opportunity or the free environment to perpetrate this evil in Biafra land and against our own people. Once you are here, endeavor to welcome everyone around you. Please, very, very important. Don't stop commenting. Once your comment draws my attention, I will definitely bring it to the screen and do justice to it. Keep commenting. Anything Bialugino be commenting, I will see it. Now, the British, in conjunction with Fulani oligarchy, were using the likes of Azikiwe and co. to destroy the destinies of Ndibo. But unfortunately to them, our destiny is untouchable because it was given to us by Chukwokika Abiyama, God the Creator. So it was impossible for them to destroy the destinies of Biafran people, especially in the Igbo, through these individuals that reigned supreme in the olden days. And in this current day, where our freedom is in our hands, where our freedom is around the corner, they are also using some few individuals, I call them unscrupulous elements, in order to thwart, in order to stop, in order to destroy, in order to change our mindset and turn our face from the right track, which leads us to freedom. I want to let you know, my fellow Biafrans, this evening, that God has punished the enemies. God, in his infinity mercy, has destroyed the plans of the enemies and has pushed them to their faces. Anybody that is closer to you, and every time that person is trying to show him or herself as a genuine person, as good person, as innocent person, without you even asking, without you making an inquiry about him or her, without you, trying to let her know that he or she should prove his or her innocence to you. But every time that person now about trying to prove his innocence to you without you asking or requesting for it, what I'm telling you now is pure. I don't hide my mouth. I don't know how to do propaganda. I don't know how to concoct stories. I don't know how to say, hey, let us say it gradually, so that things don't spoil. No. I don't know how to do those things. I want to repeat before going to this video. Whosoever that is closer to you, and this person always try to prove his or her innocence to you without you asking for it or requesting for it. I want you to know that that person is your enemy. What that person is doing, if your eyes will finally be open to see what this person is doing behind your back, I am saying this thing to advise every Biafran listening to me right now, but the main person, what necessitated this very advice is this very criminal on your screen, this very hypocrite on your screen, this very imbecilic animal that claim to be, should I call him a Biafran? What should I call him? A friend of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, or a friend of Biafrans, or a friend, I don't know what to call him. This very man, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, sworn that if anything, if the zoo try to tamper with him, we will burn down the zoo. Little did he know that this same man, this same evil man called the Enini Beliebe, was busy having meetings with the zoo, with the Fulani Caliphate, looking for a way, with the criminal Ejiofor, looking for a way, a means to lay their filthy hands on him. Little did Mazen Nnamdi Kanu know that he's among the enablers. I have a couple of videos to play for you this evening before we go into our declaration, which is coming very, 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 very soon. And of course, touch briefly about our Prime Minister, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko. Pay attention while we move.
I think it marks a turning point. I think it's something that is very, very welcome.
The question is, what is your thought? What is your thought? What is your feeling? What do you think about the arrest of Simon Ekpa by Finnish authorities? And of course, you do not expect less than what you're getting.
I think it marks a turning point. I think it's something that is very, very welcome.
I think it marks a turning point. First of all, I want to ask Enyinnaya, let me call him by his name so that he will know that he is the one that I'm talking to. I want to ask Enyinnaya Abaribe. Enyinnaya Abaribe. Actually, what they are the correct way. Enyinnaya Abaribe. Can you tell us what you have achieved as a senator from the old Abia state? as a senator representing his people at the upper chamber in Abuja. Enyinnaya Abaribe, I'm talking to you. Ndi Igbo si no bu na enegido asoka. Thank you. Uche na abia. Ndi Igbo si no bu na asokata eze anya ekpulu nkata n'isi wee gwa ya okwu. When an elderly man begins to act or behave like a kid, children will always play with him. When an elderly man begins to behave like a kid, children will make themselves available. Children will avail themselves in order to play with him. It is very, very simple, because they have seen something or someone behaving like them. Now, Enyinnaya Abaribe, tell us, what have you achieved throughout Buhari's regime for good 8 years? You were a senator. Now, you are still a senator. As if that is not enough, you were a deputy governor of the old Abia state. Enyinnaya Abaribe, can you name your achievements as a top politician in, or should I say, from the old Abia state? And now they ask you about Simon Ekpa. You said, I think it's a turning point. It's a welcome development, because you heard that he was arrested by the Finnish authorities. It becomes a welcome development, but you have all failed. I have a message for you this evening. I have a message for you and your likes. Let's continue.
Because what it does is that it will tell all those people at home who are purveyors of violence, who are being instigated by Simon Ekpa, to now know that he actually said, oh, that he's just a content creator, that he's not, what do you call him now?
He's a prime minister. He called himself a prime minister.
Because he's a prime minister.
You see that? This Kenya Luluani. O Kenya Luluani. O Kenya na guove. Oh, well, some part na ya ove. O Kenya na guove. Nesiri anya. Where the Prime Minister of BLGIE, a content creator. O Kenya na guove. O Kenya Luluani. That reminds me, in the year 2021, after the kidnap and rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the zoo, they alleged that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had denied being a member of IPOB. I could recall vividly. They said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu denies being a member of IPOB. I don't know if I could see that video, though I didn't prepare for it before coming. Had it been, I knew I would have been here. As in, I would talk about this. I would have prepared for that video by now. I want everybody to pay very close attention this evening, because very soon I will open the line. I don't want to go into searching now because I don't want to deviate. I don't want to deviate from the topic. But what I'm saying, I'm sure all of you remember it. If you remember it, kindly let me know in the comment section. Can you indicate in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about? In 2021, they alleged these same people, but let me tell you the difference. Let me tell you the difference. During Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they were all afraid to come out with their chest, with their full chest, to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you remember what I'm saying, indicate in the comment section, unless you just joined today. During the time of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they were very, very afraid of coming out with their full chest to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm telling you what is difference now. The difference. Now, do you know the reason why they were afraid to come out with their full chest to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is too powerful. As in Onwelo Dike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bu, especially after he went to Kuje prison between 2015 to 2017, almost 2 years. When he came out, Ochake, because people were thinking he was going to sell out just like Owazirike sold out. Pay attention. Even Nagwagi, in fact, Nyamuntege. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, I cannot say was, because he is still powerful. He's still too powerful. In fact, Nkuye Togo more than what it was before, because now he has served, he's going to 4 years now without compromising. So his power now is on the extreme. So, as at then, now I have to say, yeah, was, because I'm talking about the past tense. As at then, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was very powerful that Biafrans, 100%, apart from the politicians, 100% Biafrans, Madik Mahare, trusted in him, followed him, obeyed his command. In fact, we were seeing him as, we see him, not even we see him as our own Jesus. Not that we are replacing Jesus, the original Christ, with him. No. Onye nke anwa anara emetụ ya aka. Ọ nọọlụ onwe ya. He is our Lord and our personal Savior. Nobody will reach his level. Nobody. Because even when he came here as a human being, he was never a human. He was a spirit that was born in form of a human being, but he came for a mission. So onye nke anwa mbu Christ anara emetụ ya aka. Nobody goes that side. But we will see many of us, many people will see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as our, okay, let me say as our Savior. I don't want to use that name, Jesus Christ. So we see him as our Savior. I'm saying all Biafrans, everybody, including Biafrans in the coastal region. Now, it was very, very difficult for anybody to come out with his full chest to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because you know what you are going to gain, you know what you are going to get in return. You know what you are going to get in return. If you want it on media battle, we'll give it to you. You want physical battle, we'll give it to you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was moving about with battalion. So they were all hiding. Some of them were unable to come out, to speak, including the so-called politicians. They were hiding. So it was difficult for them to speak against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, apart from those idiots from some other places, or maybe few that were in abroad, like the idiot that is, you are going to hear his news anytime soon, called the idiot that was deported from Turkey. So, this man pretended to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and came to stand for Nshoti. The plan was, let us take him out from the zoo and out from the Fulani hands and hold him in our own hands. Let us remove him from Fulani prison and put him in our own prison. That is the reason why they concocted that stringent belt condition against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that you must not be in the midst of more than 10 people. The decision, the agreement between these criminals, both Ike Kuremadu, he was there, Nyangodo was there, this evil man called Abaribe was there. Their likes. The agreement was, let us remove, because the demand was too high to release him. Let us remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Fulani jail, which was in Kuje, and put him in our own prison. They gave him that condition through Bintanyako. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out and told them, look, you can anare buchonwaka. You cannot put me in your own prison. Na muabi ife. You can't imprison me. I will soar like an eagle. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu carried his activities all over Biafra land, touring everywhere, anywhere he went. The whole world knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was there. The whole world. When he went to Igbocha, Nyesom Wike was panicking. Nyesom Wike ran away from government house. When he came to Anambra State, the idiot there in Ikwikwi Obiano couldn't spit. Wherever he went, and in a shake. Now, as they failed to hold him, they went to a meeting in the Lion Building, Old Enugu State, and agree to bring the military to crush Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in his own father's house. And they could name it Operation Python Dance. This evil man was among them. He was among the plan. He was there. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was there, Nyangodo, all of them, they agreed to go to Abuja and tell Muhammadu Buhari, the person they called Muhammadu Buhari, to come and do so thing. Why let me go and speak to my fellow IPOB members in order to get their mandate? But you go and do your own. Let me go and do my own. Everybody agreed. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left. By the time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would come back, they had already agreed with the presidency to send the military to crush Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in his father's compound. That is why they launched Operation Python Dance. This evil man was there. For them to go and tell the so-called Buhari, look at what we want. Rora this, Rora that, Rora Ninka, Rora Ninkozo. Even one of the roads was commissioned, given to Ike Kuremadu. The Anambra Enugu Express Highway was commissioned, given to Ike Kuremadu. Ike Kuremadu siphoned that money. He squandered the money, and that road was never built. All of them, they chickened out and then invited military to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. To their own dismay, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu escaped their evil agenda, and they couldn't believe it. How he escaped was a mystery till today. Till today, it was a mystery. Do you know why they now come out in full force against the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa? Let me tell you. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and illegally rendition to the zoo, they knew that Mazi Simon Ekpa would be their problem. They told Chike Dozie, they told Chinasa Nworu, bring this man in and cage him with your command and control. They tried, it didn't work. Mazi Simon Ekpa attended several meetings with these criminals. After attending the meeting, do you know they persistently told him one particular thing? When Mazi Simon Ekpa asked them, what happened to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? None of them, nobody, they are listening right now, nobody was able to tell the Prime Minister or to answer that question to our Prime Minister back then in 2021. Whenever he asked that question, Chinasa Nworu will tell him, leave that question for now. I want you to come on our side. Come with your full heart and join us. Because there was a power tussle. I want everybody to pay attention. I want everybody to pay attention. What I'm saying now is not only for Biafrans, it's for every Biafran. You know what I mean? I don't want to go deep into this. What I'm saying now is not only for Biafrans, but for all Biafran. I know why I said so. But can they go there and chafu? Can boy and kenke chafu? Man Oliver the cook gurego say, no bu no Oliver guegu no gwala malugo. Or sadebe guegu onyo gwala malugo. During those days, there was a power tussle in the DOS. I was there. I was there. Now, the woman in America who was running the Umwiri account was in power tussle with the Chike Dozie group, with Chinasa Nworu and the woman in Germany who is running the overall IPOB worldwide account. They were telling our Prime Minister back then to come and join them so that they will muscle power completely, financial power and everything out of the woman in the United States of America. And it did not work. That is the reason why they gathered all, according to Chinasa Nworu, he said they recruited 5,000 media warriors only to fight one man, Mazi Simon Ekpa. But how many we were? We were able to defeat them with the truth alone. Only the truth and evidences. Now, do you know why they have the guts of coming out to fight the Prime Minister, just as what this man is doing now? Is because they know that if they speak good about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will be able to draw some sympathy to themselves between Biafrans. Right? That is the reason why they relentlessly push propaganda on social media, on media platforms, on a regular basis against Mazi Simon Ekpa, because they believe that if they castigate Mazi Simon Ekpa and support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will still be able to gather sympathy to themselves and get people hating on Mazi Simon Ekpa. They forgot that there is a question. Can you differentiate what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did that got him kidnapped and what kidnapped by the zoo and labeled him a terrorist from what the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is doing? Some people who are calling Mazi Simon Ekpa all sorts of names today, calling him terrorist and all that, have also forgotten that those who are keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu where he is today are also keeping him there on the charges of terrorism. If you get first, well, zuzu. Those who are keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they claim to be their leader where he is today are keeping him there on the charges of terrorism. The same thing they accuse Mazi Simon Ekpa with those who are calling themselves Biafrans, those who call themselves Igbos, those who are fighting Mazi Simon Ekpa, calling him all sorts of names, including terrorists, have forgotten that the leader that they claim to love with all their heart is being kept where he is today with the same word, the same name that they call terrorists. Because they don't reason, they don't have brain. They don't have brain, they don't reason. So how do we love one and hate one? What is one doing that the other did not do? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Eastern Security. Let me continue with the video, because if I analyze this,
we have always said that a content creator, that he is not what do you call him now?
He's a prime minister.
I beat my imagination to see an old man like this, carrying such propaganda, lying on national television. The same thing they did when they claimed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has denied being a member of IPOB is the same thing they are doing today, which they say Mazi Simon Ekpa said he's just a content creator. He is not a member of freedom fighting Biafra Republic government in exile. Shame! Ifele me buogi o Kenya ruani. O Kenya na guove ifele me buogi.
He called himself a prime minister.
Because he's a prime minister. We have always said that
I want every Biafran to remember today that this man was laughing at the Prime Minister of BLGIE live on TV station, on a so-called mainstream media. That this man called Abaribe was laughing at all of us. When he laughs at the Prime Minister, he is laughing at all of us. He's not just laughing at the Prime Minister alone. He is laughing at all of us. And I want to announce, anybody that has different opinion with what we are doing, please kindly prepare yourself for debate this night. Please. If you have a different perspective with what we are saying and what we are doing, prepare yourself for a debate. You went to Cambridge, you went to the best schools in the world. Prepare yourself for a debate this night. Write down your questions. Write them down so you don't forget anyone. After this, my analysis, I will open the floor for both questions and debate. For those of you who do not believe in what we are doing, prepare yourself. The floor will be open for you.
What he continues to try to direct from there is antithetical to what the Igbo stand for, and that it is totally wrong, and that what has happened is that a legitimate, I will say, quest by the IPOB seeking non-violent referendum was torn.
Can you imagine? Seeking, and he called it a legitimate quest by the IPOB, seeking a non-violent quest. Do you want me to start playing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's video for you to know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu believes in? I don't think you all need it. The same man that interviewed the prime minister a couple of days or weeks ago before he was, arrested by the Finnish government is the same man that interviewed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's called Rudolph. He's called Rudolph, who was working with Sahara Reporters before he opened his own platform. Rudolph. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told him, and I quote, "I am a student of contemporary history." I can't forget that word. Ogene. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, "I am a student of contemporary history. I have never seen any people achieve their freedom, achieve their independence with peaceful means." Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it, not me. I didn't say it. I am only quoting what our leader said. He said that I am tired of broadcasting. I need arms to fight for my freedom, to fight for my people. The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you are dallying today, who is now your darling today, went to the United States of America asking the gullible World Igbo Congress to support him to fund for the liberation of Biafra, to get arms and ammunition to defend our land. The Fulanis are coming. The gullible minds like this Abaribe were there. Instead of them to look into the main matter, as a prophet was standing before them, talking to them, they were busy asking him, which passport did you come to America with? These are the people who claim or parade themselves as the leaders of Ndibo. Shame.
Owned by all these, we say, kidnappers, criminals, and everyone. And because they have found a key for the average Igbo, when you say Biafra, they feel that, you must be doing the right thing. And they're using it.
So why? You see? Wow. Sometimes I don't like to go into, in-depth, what we call in-depth analysis. Sometimes I just want to, kuchalo enu, ka nwiki ime ife ọzọ. Ike kwere mmadụ na-adị amabam n'ọnụ. Enyi nna ya bara ibe. Let me take that again, for you to see how they shame themselves. Let's hear him.
The key for because they have found a key for the average Igbo, when you say Biafra, they feel that, you must be doing the right thing. And
so why? There is a country, which is Nigeria. Pay attention, my people. They think they are so wise. They believe that the Fabagi Isiawo, the Okenyaru and Isiawo, therefore they have seen everything. And Wabuzi younger generation only Faema. Or Ga, like just like what I said during my pre-recorded broadcast this evening, you can only achieve knowledge from classroom. You can only attain what is called knowledge in school, you can never, ever, never acquire wisdom from the school. Never. It is impossible. No education, no school, no school, no lecturer gives you wisdom. It is only given by God. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can be a fool and go to school, acquire knowledge in a certain, in a certain career or whatsoever. And when you are doing it, you are a professional on it. You do it professionally. But there is no wisdom. When you speak, the wisdom man will know that this person lacks wisdom. But on your field, you are a professional. These are the things people do not know. They complicate wisdom and knowledge. You see some people speaking eloquently, but they have no wisdom. Now, this man is here telling us, you see, an average Igbo man, when they hear Biafra, they think they believe that you are doing it right. For what? For what? This is not the word to hear from somebody at your office. This is the biggest shame of the century. For you to come and tell us where there is a country already known as Nigeria. There is a country, there is a foundation, even though we are not the ones that built this foundation. This foundation was built by invaders, by those that hired our ancestors in order to build this foundation. This foundation was built on a fault. This house was built on a faulty foundation. We all know that, but let us assume that we have become ignorant of the setup of this very house, of this very structure called Nigeria. Let us assume that we are all ignorant of it, and now there is a house. There is a country called Nigeria. And there are people who operate this house, who run this house, who manage this house. What's your name? Abaribe. You are one of those that run this house. You are one of those that operate this house. All of us, we are following. Now, an average Yoruba man, apart from those who are sincerely looking for, or not even looking for, dreaming of Oduduwa nation, apart from those who are sincerely dreaming for Oduduwa nation, an average Yoruba man believes in one zoological republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. An average Northerner believes, even those that are being chased away from their ancestral land still believe that one day there will be a miracle. Zoo will become very, very comfortable for them. Zoo will become okay. They still believe in it. Now, we the Biafran people that have never witnessed Boko Haram, that have never witnessed Al-Qaeda, that have never witnessed mass, what do you call it in English? Mass people living their ancestral land, people living their home. Can you remind me in the comment section, please? Sometimes you can forget when you are running like this. The way I'm running, I'm on high speed now, so sometimes you can forget when you are can you help me in the comment section? The way people are massively leaving their ancestral homes, leaving their ancestral land, running away from their homes. en mass. When you are leaving your home, mass and exodus. Thank you, Simon Emeka, Exodus. When you see such a thing, this kind of a thing has never happened in our land apart from 1967 and 1970, when there was genocide in our land. We have never witnessed mass exodus in our land. We have never witnessed it. Yet the people who are currently witnessing this mass exodus in their own land still believe in the zoological republic. So my question to Abaribe is, why are we, or according to you, an average Igbo man, still believing in Biafra when there are people like you in leadership? Is that not a sign of failure? Are you not supposed to hide your face in shame? Are you supposed to be coming to the TV station to talk with your idiotic mouth and your gullibility showing all over the world, all over the places? Are you not supposed to hide yourself in shame, hide your face in shame? If the people like Oduduwa, Yoruba people who have left their ancestral homes en masse seeking refuge in Benin Republic, that they are even better than. I am saying it in the public because it happened in the public. The video is everywhere. Yoruba people from Ogun State left their ancestral homes en mass exodus, troop to Benin Republic seeking refuge. Yet, an average Yoruba man still believes in Nigeria, apart from those genuinely dreaming of Yoruba nation. An average Northerner still believe in Nigeria. Why are we in that situation that it is Biafra or nothing? Because people like you have contributed immensely to the suffering of an average Igbo man, as you said today. You have contributed immensely to this state of quagmire that we all have found ourselves within the territory of Biafra land. Because people like you are there. You are not ashamed of yourself. What you are going to suffer, you will suffer and suffer. I'm not cursing you. I'm telling you what Biafra government will do to you. It's not a curse. No, I am not on that level. I'm not on that category. No. We are going to deal with you. And our law, the Biafra law will prohibit any descendant of a Sabo from attending any office, any public office in Biafra government, be it national government, state government, or local government. I will champion it. I will personally champion it because I know one country in Africa today. That their president is a son of a man that joined their what do you call them? Those that, Kifanapo colonizers. A son of a man that joined the colonizers to suppress and oppress his own people. I know it. I know a country in Africa today that the president is a son of a man that joined the colonizers to oppress and suppress his own people. Shame. And that man is a president today. He's a president. As I'm talking to you now, he's a president. I will champion the cause to insert into our own constitution that the lineage, if you are if you are from any home or family, if you're a family member of any known saboteur today in Biafra land and in Biafra struggle, I'm sorry, I don't have any plan for you. I'm so sorry. I am talking based on experience. I'm so sorry, but I can't help. I can't help. Because ndị Igbo si onye talụmalọ n'isi na-asọrọ ntutu oge m ya ata ya nta ya n'ike ma nsọ nsị onwere female n'ụwa nsọ nsị. That is an Igbo adage.
And they're using it to cause mayhem back in. I mean, whatever they say they are doing in the Southeast is not supported by anybody in the Southeast.
Who told you? When they tell you it's not supported by anybody in the Southeast, they are talking about the so-called political elite. I wonder, in this very broadcast that I'm making now, within 1 hour, we already have 1,151 people watching on one platform. We are not on Facebook. We are not even on our main YouTube channel. We are on one platform. Did I pay any of them? Did I pay YouTube to increase my views? The answer is no. So who told you that Biafrans are not in support of what the Biafra government is doing? In this broadcast within 1 hour. And this is not accidental. It is always like this. Sometimes it goes beyond this. It is not accidental. It is not because of anything happened because of that. No, it's as usual. So how dare you say that Biafrans are not in support of what we are doing? Now, what about the 50 million or over 50 million Biafrans, both home and away, that have given mandate to Biafra government to fight for them and declare their independence? Right? What about them? And you came on the front on TV, so-called national television, to lie in order to satisfy your paymasters, in order to satisfy your employers, the Fulani. Shame on you. Agadi woken agwohe. Nekwaka onogede, nekwaka ede. Who are going to deal with you.
All you have is a band of criminals. Now, because they know that when they call themselves IPOB, then
who are the criminals? Can somebody tell me in the comment section who are the real thieves in Nigeria? I don't want to mention any name. Don't mention a name of a person because it may take you a whole lot of things to write. Can you tell me in the chat section who are the criminals in Nigeria? Who are the real criminals in Nigeria? Don't worry, don't disturb yourself about writing a name of anybody. Just tell me who are the criminals. I don't want to say it. I want Biafrans to talk. I want those listening to talk. Abaribe, as you are watching now, because I started with you and I know your attention must have been drawn to this by now. As you are watching, I want you to look at the comment section. Look at the live chat section and see for yourself who are the real criminals in the Nigerian state. Look at for yourself. Look at it yourself as you are listening. Look at it yourself. I am not the one saying it. I ask a simple question. Who are the criminals in Nigeria? And the reverse is the case now.
Everybody will say, okay, maybe they are decent. And also, our security agencies also find it difficult to discern between a criminal and somebody who is saying he's doing agitation. And so every little thing that happened, they will say, oh.
It appears that Simon Ekpa and some of his friends were feeling a vacuum left after the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu.
Point of correction, Shehu, or whatever they call you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was never arrested. He was abducted in Kenya and forcefully renditioned to Nigeria by extraordinary rendition means, which is against international law. I know you know it. Of course, I know you know it. But your evil and your propaganda will not allow you to say it, because those, when you say it, you will be speaking against those who pay you on a monthly or weekly basis.
Well, what vacuum?
I mean,
Nnamdi Kanu was
Nnamdi Kanu engaged.
All of us have been going around trying to make sure that we deal with the matter to make him come out, which we.
How have you been dealing with the matter for the past 4 years? 2021, 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024. In Europe or other parts of the world, developed country, that means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have stayed for 8 good years. 8 years in countries where they count day and night. Please, those of you that live in Europe, can you help me now to acknowledge this if I'm right? I am 100% aware that in many European countries, when you go to prison, it is counted day and night. That means if they give you 2 years and you have to serve 1 year normally. If they give you 4 years, you serve 2 years. That means that 2 years is already 4 years because they count day and night. So if we are talking about European terms, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has stayed 8 good years now in jail. 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024. What have you done for the past 8 years, day and night? Shame on you.
We continue to tell the federal government that he is the key. Reason is that everybody using his name and the name of IPOB to perpetrate violence and mayhem. And I will ask the same Simon Ekpa and their group. You want Biafra? Fine. Do you want Biafra, or do you get Biafra by killing the same Biafrans you want?
Now, this is where I will come in. Because after this one, I will play another video from a different person before we begin to show you, the updates, the current happenings throughout the day, and of course in the Zoological Republic. So I want to come in here, but let me allow him to talk again.
That he is the key. Reason is that everybody using his name and the name of IPOB to perpetrate violence and mayhem. And I will ask the same Simon Ekpa and their group. You want Biafra? Fine. Do you want Biafra, or do you get Biafra by killing the same Biafrans you want? How? How does murdering people, how does kidnapping people, how does going around and spreading mayhem, killing policemen, burning police stations down and all that help you? How?
Now, okay. I'm thinking something else. I'm feeling something else now. You know, I'm feeling something else. I wanted to jump into that. I want you to remember the last thing he said. I want you to remember the last thing Abaribe said. He said, you claim that you are fighting for your own people, at the same time buying the same people, murdering the same people that you claim you are fighting for. I want you to remember, I'm helping those who are going to come for debate now. I'm helping you. I am helping you. If you know that you will come for debate today, I want you to remember that so that you can leverage on it. Right? I want you to leverage on it. So I wanted to analyze it. I wanted to say something very, very important to read about it. But as it is now, because I want some people, I don't just want to analyze it just like that. I want some people who will come here with that same question and mentality so that we can be able to debate on it. Right? Don't worry, don't be scared. Come here with your questions and your idea so that we can be able to debate it. I wanted to analyze it, but one might told me, no, don't analyze it for now. Hey, Diego, munnem. Even na famaro mune so kama foya. Diego, my people.
Spain.
Diego.
Barcelona.
My people. So I wanted to analyze it, but another might say, no, don't analyze it, because since you have called for a debate, some people may like to ask you that same question. So you are going to use, because if I analyze it now, you may not know, you may not have a key point to nail me down again. So please, that is a key. It's a key. Even this idiot on the screen right now will still talk about that same thing. So it's a key. I'm giving you expo now. When you will come with that same thing, so that we can be able to iron it. I tell you, man, of ma. I tell you, man, te boy ma. I te boy ma. Please, I don't want to believe that all the people watching this broadcast live are all in one direction with me. I don't want to believe that. I want to believe that some people here do not believe in what I'm saying. I want to believe that. So please, keep that your question, write it down so you don't forget. Very, very soon, you are coming to the screen to ask. You are coming here to ask me that question so that we can talk about it. Now, let us listen to this idiot, and then we will, of course, do justice to whatever, whatever rum that he took before facing camera.
You can't be fighting for the freedom of your people while you're killing the same people.
Did you hear him? The same sentiment of Abaribe and co. And this idiot, he has been there since. You see, one problem they always make is this. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya, Lai Mohammed, the lion serpent tongue of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, came on TV. The other one, Shehu, how did we even forget the names of these, terrorist financiers? Shehu, somebody, Shehu, the one that saying is the one that they made, media and information minister of Buhari. What's the name? Shehu, somebody. Can you remind me, please? Can somebody remind me in the comment section? Shehu something or something Shehu. The information, not information minister is Lai Mohammed. Then there's another one, special advisor or special assistant to the president. Somebody Shehu who? Under Buhari. There's that idiot that came bragging that he said the arrest, not Femi, Garuba Shehu, thank you, Arinze. Shehu Garuba. He said that the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu is the end of IPOB. He said it. He said it on TV. Even Lai Mohammed also, seconded that statement on BBC Pidgin. He said the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu will spell the end of IPOB. So I don't know who always give them the information of what they have done behind the scene before the so-called arrest. Please pay attention. I don't know. It's like somebody usually give them information before they will come to talk. Like this idiot, this stupid element. I heard he was in America. I may not be, correct. I stand to be corrected. This stupid idiot who has struggled all through his life to build a platform called Njenje Media. Every time he open camera to talk rubbish on YouTube, nobody's listening, nobody's watching. Very idiotic element. I will show you the people he's rolling with, so that when you hear him talking, you know that he is an aspiring politician. I will show you anything I say. I will prove it. So if he's watching, he doesn't feel like Biafra Unite is insulting him. No, he's an aspiring politician. I will prove it here, so that you don't feel somehow. Claim to be an Igbo man. They call him Ozoke. Is it Ozoke or Ozoke? Because again is okay. Oke Amusu or Okay, Oguna. I don't know which okay Amusu or Oke Oguna or Oke Ulok or Oke Ofia. Ozoke. Now, who is giving these nicompops, these politicians and aspiring politicians, information of what they have done behind the scene that gives them assurance that once you take the leader, then the organization destroys? Who is giving them information? Because during, somebody say he's in UK, whether UK or US, but I had US, sorry. Now, all the while, Mazi Simon Ekpa has been outside with us, fighting for Biafra, doing the necessary things he should be doing as the leader, as the prime, of course, as a leader. I don't have to say sorry because he is a leader. As the prime minister of BLGIE, this idiot never came one day on camera to speak rubbish. He has been busy campaigning for people, be doing all sorts of things with politicians without even engaging with the struggles for Biafra. Immediately, boom, they heard the news that Simon Ekpa has been arrested. Boom, Omaputana TV and our camera. Who gave you information that the institution set up and built by the same man you are sitting down under mango tree in village castigating is not going to deliver the same thing that the man that set it up, should or supposed to deliver. Who gave you information? Who told you that the same thing they were doing, knowing fully well that there was DOS? Garoba Shehu, Laya Mohammed, knowing fully well that there was DOS, so-called leadership or so-called structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who will even give a command and everywhere will burn to ashes. Knowing fully well that before the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he had already set up Eastern Security Network, fully armed to the teeth with AK-47. Knowing fully well that these things have been in place, yet a man who should know better summoned the courage to come on social media, to come on BBC News, to claim that the arrest, so-called arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the end of IPOB, after knowing that there was Eastern Security Network, fully armed to the teeth, that is capable of setting everywhere ablaze, knowing fully well that there was also DOS within IPOB that has the capacity at the absence that had the that had the capacity at the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to give instruction, and everywhere will go up in flames. As at then, not now, as at then, why ESN was still under their control. Yet a man came out to say, with the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, it is the end of IPOB. This idiot has come again to speak. Immediately, Mazi Simon Ekpa's news, went on air. Boom. Everybody now mapta. Mo samangwere. Mo ke onye nke asafu ya bụ oke. Oke pụtakwukwu okwu. Oke apụtagokwu okwu. Let us listen to the oke. After listening to the rat, then I will show you what he stands to gain with this 2 minutes or 10 or 15 minutes video that he made a couple of days ago. Just pay attention.
You can't be fighting for the freedom of your people while you're killing the same people.
Did you get that sentiment? I want a question. I want somebody who will come to debate me to ask me this as a question. That's why I'm repeating it. Remember, that was how Abaribe ended his idiocy on China's television. Right? I want you to remember this. That was how Abaribe ended his idiocy, his stupidity on China's television, right? And this idiot has begun with the same idiocy and stupidity on his own platform and in his own video. So please write it down. For those of you who will come to debate me, bring it on. I don't want to analyze it. I want somebody to bring it face to face to me. Ask me this same question, so that I can be able to answer it. I don't want to answer these idiots. I want to answer one Nigerianist who will debate me one-on-one. And please, when you are coming, make sure that you speak eloquently, just as those idiots running their mouth on TV, without anybody asking them serious and important questions. Shehu, the one interviewing the same one Nigerianist. This idiot facing me now on the camera, nobody's asking him questions. He's just talking to camera. So when you come to ask me, I am a Biafran, a bona fide, Biafran, and you as a one Nigerianist, so that we can be able to relate. Yes, because we have different views.
You can't be fighting for the freedom of your people while you're killing the same people. Calm down. You not go there. We can fix our need. Spain, Barcelona. Look at how they're on their own.
Now, when people are talking, when I listen to people, you know, I have a different way of listening to people. I don't know why. When people are talking, I see a lot of discrepancies. I see a lot of potholes on whatever they are saying. I see a lot of potholes. We can fix our label. That is what the idiot said. We can fix our label. The idiot said, we can fix our label. Let me just play this video. I don't want to analyze it so that I want to use this video to set a trap for anybody who is coming here to debate me. Let me just play it. I don't want to analyze it. Let me play it.
Calm down. You not go there. Huh? We can fix our label. Spain, Barcelona. Look at how they're on their own. Germany, Bayern, on their own. They've created a state within a state. Huh? Even if anything, if you want the Southeast, you can develop it on your own. Do the roots. Do these things. You know, look at the data, static sense within the week.
Remember, this okay. I don't know if it's Okamusu or Okafiam or Kuno. This okay is talking to us, the freedom fighters, the freedom fighters. He's talking to Simon Ekpa, right? In the custody of Finnish authorities. He's not talking to the politicians. I want you to listen. Like as I said, I don't want to analyze the video. I am saying it openly that because this his opinion and sentiment is the same sentiment that is being shared across all one Nigerianist and aspiring politicians within Biafra land. This is the same sentiment they all share. If you go on social media, listen to their comments, listen to their analysis, they share the same sentiment. There is no difference. Because I know anyone Nigerianist who will come here to debate me this night will still raise the same sentiment. That's why I don't want to analyze it first. I want to play it to refresh their own memory so that when they are coming, they should come with very strong questions. And to make sure that when I ask them my own question, they will give me the answer. As I will definitely respond to their own questions. He started by telling us, you can't be fighting for people and at the same time buying the same people. He said we are mad. So therefore, he is not talking to the politicians. He is talking to us. He said we can fix our label. He's talking to me. Politicians that have been in politics since 1999, since the inception of this current so-called democracy that they are practicing here in the zoo, the same politicians have been within the corridors of power till today. This idiot was with them just a couple of days ago. Yeah. Look at somebody's statement. I told you to keep on commenting. Now, if your comment draws my attention, I will bring you. Look at somebody's statement. He said, at Biafra, let me bring it to the screen. Please, don't worry about writing. I'm going to send you a link. I will share a link. The last thing I can never do is to run away from debate. You have written very, very well. He said, Biafra Unite TV. So, you don't want Alibo to be fixed? Ndiala. I will debate you anywhere. Very fantastic. You are not making sense to any reasonable human being with sense of reason and logic. Very good and fine. Now, before you become bored, since you said I'm not making sense, Your name is Oscar Blackbone. Before you become bored and run away from this broadcast, let the debate begins. I'm going to fight the freedom fighters. I'm going to fight the freedom fighters. Okay, Bonnie Igbo. Mu abonye Fulani abi. Otu ni suwe si the same way no se na Simon Ekpa abonye Fulani, boy Fulani Nigerian agent onye Fulani mu maya boy Fulani. Oh yeah. Click the link in the comment section. I've shared it only for him because I'm not done with this analysis. I'm not done. I'm not done with this analysis, please. I don't want any other person because I'm still on this. Please, Oscar Blackbone or Blackbone. Oscar Blackbone. Click that link in the comment section. I shared it so you don't become bored since you don't, I'm not making sense, because if I'm not making sense, you may leave at any given time. So before you become bored, the link is in the comment section. Click it now. I want to see you in the studio so that we can talk. You say you can debate me anywhere, anytime. Very fantastic. We are not going to, if I insult you, if I call you names, then I'm not, that means I don't know what I'm doing. We are going to talk like brothers. I want us to talk like brothers. Only for him. If I see another person who made the same comment like this, I will still send you the link to come here. Only for him for now. I'm going to send general link for all Biafrans who want to make contribution. But for this Oscar, because I don't want you to get bored and run away, I want you to come now. I know see then I continue. I will not insult you. I promise I will never insult you. Now, as I wait for the Oscar, let me continue. This okay said, we can fix our Libo. We can fix our Libo. Right? Now, this idiot made this video a couple of days ago. I think he made the video two or 3 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. But guys, my wonderful Biafrans, let me show you something. Let me show you something, my Biafran people. Pay attention to this. Remember, he started with insulting us. He said, you claim that you are this. He said, you claim that you are fighting for your people. Somebody say, Biafra United, I bet you he will never show up. Trust me. Or Bageli say he will never show up. Or if he fell a call to him or her, whoever that name is a shame to him. I think he's a man. A boy, of course. A boy, a man. I don't think a man speaks like that. Who is coming here with Biafra Unite? Don't come with Biafra Unite if you are the same Oscar. Come with your name, Oscar. Now, this okay said, you can be fighting for your people and at the same time buying the same people. That is what okay said. Now, this same okay, this rat, let me show you where he was yesterday. And he now said, what triggered me is that, not even that sentiment, because that is sentiment I hear every day. I hear it every blessed day. So it doesn't trigger me. I'm waiting for somebody who will come and talk to me. Tell me that indirectly so that I will know how to answer you. Now, what triggered me is that he said, we can fix our Libo. He's talking to me. He's talking to Simon Ekpa. He's talking to Nnamdi Kanu. He's talking to all of you listening to me now and those who are going to listen later. He's talking to us, the freedom fighters, to come and fix our Libo instead of fighting to, get out of the zoo according to him, instead of us to fight to leave the zoo, let us fix our Igbo. Walk inside the zoo, because he used Ambazonia as an example. He used Bayern in Germany as an example, that you can have a state inside a state. That's what he said. So he's talking to us. Now, let me show you something while we continue with the video. I am here. Anomeba this night. I am here to devour these political criminals who think for you to become politically relevant in Nigeria, you have to downgrade your own people. That's their mentality. That is how they reason. That's why they can never water anything in the eyes of their paymasters. Never. They can never water anything. They believe that before you become relevant in the political sphere, in the political arena, in the political whatever of the zoo, you must downgrade your own people. Now, today is 26th of November. And this video was made either on 23rd or 24th of this same November. Now, my people, this idiot came here to tell us how we can fix our Igbo. This idiot is here telling me how I can come and fix our Igbo. Oh, Oscar is here. Wonderful. Okay, now let me suspend what I was about to show you. I love this guy. This guy is very, very smart. He doesn't want to shame himself. No, Oscar, you need to enable your microphone. Don't use it as an excuse. You must enable your microphone so I can be able to bring you up. Oscar is here, my people. This is becoming very, very interesting. Oscar, you must enable your microphone. Don't use it as an excuse, please, because I want to talk to you. You have to go out. While coming back again, you are going to see the sign, use microphone. Click use. Then, so that you can be able to, of course, come in and, of course, debate us. We want to hear from you. Very, very, very important. Very, very. And I want those who are highly educated, that speak, better English, Queen's English, those that are, very, very, very well knowledgeable, and who can speak even better than I, maybe 100 times better than me. I want them. So Oscar, I'm waiting for you. Make sure that your microphone is enabled, and I don't want you to use it as an excuse. Now, as we wait for Oscar, look at the man who is telling us, the freedom fighters, they called us agitators, whatever they call us, no problem. This idiot, this rat, who is telling me to fix our Igbo when I have no position in politics. I have nothing to do with politics. I do not receive anything or allocation in politics. Look at the same idiot telling me to come and fix our Igbo. Look at him here. This was during Ifeanyi Oba's burial. Look, I want you to see the people he rose with. And he left them, telling me as a nobody to him to come and fix our Igbo. This is Peter Obi. Peter Obi was the former governor of Anambra State, and the same idiot is still from here, from Anambra State in Kenya. Oluku na agwazi mu nwa na-enwele ife nche na Nigerian politics, which I don't even dream. As I am, I have never in my life recited Nigeria national anthem, be it the old one or the new one, from beginning to the end. Leave alone pledge. Another koya ana aga aga. Only the national anthem alone. I've never in my life recited it, both in my nursery school, primary school, and high school. I've never for one single day in my whole life recited Nigeria national anthem. I don't know how to sing it. I don't know how to sing it. So onye na-amara otu esi agụ Nigeria national anthem, am I going to succeed in politics? I can't do any politics in the zoo because I hate the zoo. I've never for one day supported the zoo Nigeria for one single day of my life. I've never tried it. Because from my experience, going back to what happened in 1967 to 1970, which I wasn't even born then, but with the experience from my childhood and what that thing cost me in person. And when I was growing up, I was opportuned to live outside Igbo land for some period of time. And then I was opportune to see the hatred against the Igbo people within the Nigerian circle. From Nagwage, from before Wazirike Ekubo Amali Febo Biafra, I have always hated Nigeria with passion. You know, when I'm saying this, people will not understand, but I will do something one day. Imagine that idiot has run away. That idiot is not coming back again. That idiot is not coming back. He wants to use that microphone as a excuse in order to run away. He's not coming back because even though you do not enable your microphone in the first place, you still have opportunity to come back and enable it. So I was opportune to live outside the Igbo land for some period of time. And what my eyes saw before Wazirike started Biafra movement, I have already hated Nigeria with passion, because I did not only grow with the history of what happened to our people, I also witnessed it in my time as a young boy growing up. I witnessed the hatred against our people within the Zeus circle as a young boy growing up. I hated anything about Nigeria. I never for one day recited Nigeria national anthem. For one single day, even when I was a little kid. This idiot was there. Look at P2B. These are politicians. He was there. Let's continue. Who are these people? Who are they? Hey, child. This one is former national chairman of APGA. Can somebody remind me his name? I hope you can see him clearly, right, from your screen. What's the name? The former national secretary of APGA. Can somebody help me in the comment section and remind me his name, please? I shouldn't be remembering the names of these criminals. Please help me remind me his name. And this one also is a politician. These are all politicians, and he is rolling with. He was with them just on the 22nd of this month, 4 days ago, right? This did not tell them to come and fix Alibo. He left them after the program. He came 2 days ago. This program was 4 days ago. Then after the program, he came day before yesterday, 2 days ago, to tell me to come and fix Alibo. I don't know. I'm trying to get it right. I don't get it. Victor, somebody say Victor, but no, not Victor, but Mike Ume. Victor Ume, yes, not Mike Ume, Victor Ume. His name is Victor Ume. That's his original name. He is, I don't know if he's still the Afghan National Chairman, I don't know, but he was. When I know, he was the Afghan National Chairman, and he's also a senator. He's a senator. This idiot is a senator. And okay was with him 4 days ago, taking photo, aspiring politician. That is how they speak. They believe that when they castigate their own people, when they downgrade their own people, when they bring their own people down, Fulani will not take them serious. Okwanekweba na arụ ọkụkọ n'ọnwanne gị, oluku oke nekwa ijele. Lekwa ijele. Ekwu maka ya before. He's the one taking picture of Peter Obi with him. Look at him here. Now, this is the okay we are talking about. This is the rat. Look at the whole people here. They are all politicians. And the okay was opportuned to be in their midst, and they know him. He has gone to interview them several times. He interviewed the criminal lawyer that called himself a Jofo. Now, it did not end here. We are still coming. We are still coming. Alụ na-eme n'ala Igbo, ụmụnne m. Alụ na-eme n'ala Igbo. I'm telling you, these people's target is to sell all of us. Sell all of us to Fulani. Nalo kobo afọ afọ. In order to achieve their own dream of being, an established politician in Nigeria, they have to sell their own people. Sabo everywhere. Look at him. Look at him. Look at Sabo. Neno Sabo. Who are these people? Politicians. And he is an aspiring politician because these people are sharing money on a daily basis. On daily basis, they share money. Look at him. Look at this man. I forgot this. How on bloody earth did I forget this man's name? How did I forget this man's name? This one here is a politician. I think he has already, this man, sometime in the past was a candidate of, he was a governorship candidate of one party in Anambra State. This man, how did I forget his name? Like, seriously? Please, if you know his name, you can remind me. He's once a governorship candidate of one party in Anambra here. Let me also, of course, show you more. Let me show you more. As that idiot called the Oscar has disappeared. He disappeared in the thing. In a sunny debate obo Biafra Unite. The man and Nana can put here. Can you go say example, idiot? Think say you go school. You think wisdom is knowledge. You can't differentiate between wisdom and knowledge. Oh, now, look at okay. Look at okay here. Look at these people. These are all politicians. Okay is in their midst. And okay is not, man enough. Okay was not man enough to tell these politicians to come and fix our labor. Fanosia 4 days ago on the 22nd. No nava oluzie day before yesterday. Okay, where pota na agwazimo bia mezi ani Igbo. Look at Onyenka. Onyenka no abukwa a politician. One of the candidates of I think this guy was former presidential candidate. This guy graduated from being a governorship candidate to a presidential candidate. Can you remind me his name? Because I don't have to remember his name. I don't have to remember his name. Can somebody remind me the name of this? Chidi Oka, Chidoka, Chidi, Chidoka, not Chidi Oka. You got that Chidi. You got Chidi. Ikechukwu Ezenwa, you got Chidi, but not Oka. I think it's somebody Chidoka or Osita Chidoka. Yes. Thank you. Foreign California and Henry. Thank you. Osita Chidoka. He was a former presidential candidate in the zoo. And this rat had an opportunity to be with him. You see the way they are smiling because I'm sure they know him. He's an aspiring politician, right? Had an opportunity to be with them. He did not tell them, bros, moku na come, moku fix alibo. He wined and dined with them on the 22nd of this month. He wined and dined with them, taking selfie and everything. After when they have gone, and maybe might have given him his own, portfolio. Maybe after he must have collected his own portfolio, because you can't meet these criminals like Osita Chidoka and all of them without getting your own portfolio. You can't meet them without getting portfolio. And he is meeting them as a so-called media personnel. He's meeting them as media personnel and also aspiring politician. So he has advantage as a media personnel, media personnel. So it's an opportunity for him to get his own portfolio, even though he had known them before. He had no courage. He couldn't summon courage to tell them, come, let us fix Alibo. Yana fa no sia on wetasia portfolio nke ya lawa. Oruzie nwanne nya obiazi ka olubazi olu anwe edunyele ye eji we nye portfolio. If you can Igbo, look at them. So somebody who is whining and dining with the enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a man that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has seen as an enemy and sacked him from his legal team. This man is whining and dining with him. What do you expect to hear from this kind of individual? Eh? What do you expect to hear from him when he's whining and dining with a kidnapper, a man that has a criminal gang that kidnap people in Ihiala and Ekusigo? Eh? What do you expect from him? I'm asking, what do you expect from him? You expect to hear him sound like the same people, because they say birds of the same feather flock together. Like as I said, I will not analyze what he said, because I'm waiting for those who are going to come to debate me, because they all share one mentality, one rhetorics, one sentiment. All of them share the same one sentiment. Anywhere you see these people, they share the same sentiment, and the same sentiment is being shared by the Yoruba media. The same sentiment is being shared by the Fulani oligarchy. The same sentiment. How could you say you are fighting for your people at the same time you are buying the same people? It is the same sentiment. So I'm not going to answer that. I want to answer to somebody who will summon courage to come here so that we can talk it out one-on-one. I could see today, Oluechi, nobody would like to use that word again. I could see tomorrow, you wouldn't summon courage to make use of that word again. Because you can't be telling me nonsense. If I'm makwa, come get see where sort it out. And I call nonsense. Now let us go back to that his idiotic and useless video. After that, or should I let me even leave that video self? Let me leave that video, because on your word or anything. Actually, I be with that sentiment. Can we analyze? Let me leave that video and show you something else. I have some other videos, but because of time, let me just show you of course the headlines of current happenings in the Zoological Republic. Let me show you the headlines, and then after showing you the headlines, I will open the line for, of course, people to come in and make their own contribution. Very, very important. I don't have to continue playing a video from idiot. At least you have seen the kind of people he rose with, so you are not expecting anything other than what you heard from him. I'm even promoting him. I'm promoting him because nobody watches his idiocy on social media. Now look at this one. They said Southeast residents. Let me even check if it's coming on screen, if it's showing on screen. Okay, that's very fantastic. I can see it's bold and clear on the screen. Look at it. From Sahara Reporters, they said Southeast residents observe sit at home despite arrest of Simon Ekpa as schools, markets remain closed. As schools, markets, and of course, all commercial activities in the entire place where they call Southeast remain closed. So this is a big blow to the people like this idiot called OK. This is a big blow to the people like Soludo. This is a big blow to the people like Abaribe, Oniberibe, Onironnaya. This is a big blow to the people like, of course, Hopus or Danger. This is a big blow to the people like all the criminal governors, especially those who have volunteered themselves to fight against the freedom of the Biafran people, like Peter Mba Nwabansi in the old and defunct Enugu state. So, while I continue showing you, of course, the headlines and the current developments, both in Biafra land and, of course, in the entire Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, let me paste the link to the comment section. Please, I am not receiving WhatsApp calls right now. If you want to make your contribution, make a comment, or want to debate me, kindly click the link in the comment section right now as I have shared it, and of course, join me live in the studio. Anything that you want to do, make your comment, ask your question, or debate me. I will give you the platform to debate me so that others will also learn from whatever that will come out of our argument. We debate to learn. We argue to learn. We do not argue to destroy ourselves, but we argue to learn. So don't feel shy, don't be shy. In as much as you don't believe in what I believe in, you don't believe in what I'm saying, make a bold step. Click that very link in the comment section and join me live and direct. Whether you're a young person or you are an adult, you are highly welcome. Now, this is another headline from the same Sahara Reporter. They said, massacre in Benue. Massacre in Benue communities. In Benue communities. As gunmen by 30 residents in 2-day assault. I am showing you current development. This is not old news. If I scroll down, you are going to see some gory images that I don't want to show on YouTube, right? If I ever scroll down now, one more step, you will see some images that you may not like. So I can't scroll, but I would have loved to show you the date. Let me see if there's anything I can do. Maybe I can be able to jump the images and show you the of course the dates alone. Oh, okay, thank God. The image is not on this one. The image is not on this one. Thank God for that. So let us see. The link is now in the comment section for those of you who would want to come here and make your contribution. Kindly click the link in the comment section and join me live and direct in the studio. You can see November 26, 2024. These are one of the things we are going to talk about. Why didn't that Oscar come? And all these lily-livered individuals, I don't like interacting with them. All these lily-livered idiots. Don't like to talk to them. If I have questions in Oscar on he can never stand. It's impossible. I don't care where you study. I don't care even if you like go to Cambridge. I didn't go to Cambridge. Go to Cambridge. Come back. Be here. I don't care your phone, your intonation. I don't care. My own English is Igbotic. I know. My English is Igbotic. Bring your own phone. Speak your phone. Let me speak my Igbotic English. If I don't defeat you on debate, I will never ever speak about Biafra again. It's a promise. Oscar is back, but you're still not allowing your what do you call it? Your microphone. You must allow your microphone to be enabled. You must enable your microphone so that you can be able to speak. If you don't enable your microphone, it is impossible for me to bring you to the screen. I can't even click your profile if your microphone is not enabled. Now, I want to, of course, Divine Precious, can you speak briefly while I continue? I just want to use the restroom. Can you speak briefly, please?
Yes. Good evening, my brother in Biafra Unite. Greetings, Biafrans, for the good work you are doing. May God bless you. It's not easy. All this while, as we are like having a difficult time, though, for us that believe that God is at work, because all things work for good for them that love God. We believe that all this thing is for our own good. Because even as it stands now, you can see that a lot of things is coming up again. It's just like when our leader was kidnapped, a lot of things that we wouldn't have imagined started escalating. And from there, we know a lot of things that wouldn't have been known if he wasn't captured. So likewise, what we are seeing now, this detention of our PM as well is already have started right from the day one, bringing a lot of things out. But I thank God that we are still standing resolute. We have not given up. And what I don't understand is when people will be like saying that they love Igbo, they love Biafrans, they want us they want to Kedozi Ali Igbo, to do this one or that one. And I'll be asking myself, when did this kind of statement started? Is it this time that after our leader have said he is tired of broadcasting or talking just this same statement of Kanye? It's not by word, it's by action. Someone said that people that are supporting this movement, they are the people that is causing trouble and all these things. And I'm asking myself and those people, when you were keeping quiet, have things be settled? Have things become okay? Are things not worse than what you are knowing? Why you are knowing it now is because we brought everything out, and you know the ones you don't know, and even the little. Am I still coming out?
Yes, you are coming out. You can now conclude
All right.
while I continue.
Okay. So before my conclusion is just to let us know that this war we are in is for everybody. Everybody should rise up as the enemies are saying they will fight this thing, they will fight their enemy. I don't know who they are calling the enemy, because we as their brothers and sisters are trying to save them. Them that are in the risk that the problem is coming to, and people that is even out, because our PM is not in the town. He's not the one facing the war you are facing, but he is there fighting for you so that you'll be safe. Yet you want to bring him down. What is happening now is that just few days that he's off, a lot of things started happening. And these people that are saying they love the Igbo, they want to Mezi and Igbo, they are not doing anything. You can see many people coming in now. The news of this today is the 26th, just 26th of this month. They said that 158 IDP camp. I have never heard this thing before. Was found in East Enugu, Ebonyi, and is in go to 47 this in TikTok as well. I posted this even in my own YouTube. So all these things,
IDP camp, that is propaganda. There is no any
I thought of
IDP
it. I
camp
even
in
said it in that my. I don't
my
believe that, but if
le-
it is,
listen, my brother, listen to me. There are lots of propaganda going on right now, and many of our people, even those in the media, are falling for it. Now, there are lots of news flying on social media, and these news are AI generated news. When you are listening to this news, they look like normal human being. They speak. When they are speaking, their lips move the same way normal human beings' lips move when they speak. So if you are not, intelligent enough, if you do not listen or watch carefully, you will think that you are listening to a certain news from a certain TV station, but they are AI generated news, not real. As I am speaking to you right now, there is nothing like IDP camp in the East, in Alibo. There is no IDP camp in Alibo. Anybody who knows anywhere that there is IDP camp in Alibo, kindly bring it on. Tell me the name of that place. Yes, I bet you. Tell me the name of that place. I will go there myself, take video of that place and share it on social media. There is no any, I said any, not even one IDP camp in the entire Alibo. If you tell me that some people are not living in their homes due to the battle for freedom, there are some people who live closer to the bushes and forests of our land where the battle is raging. If you tell me that some of these people have left their homes, I may listen to you. I may concur to that because I know about it. Some people have fled their homes. Those who are closer to where these wars are being fought in the East, I know about it. Some of them, many of them, have fled, not in one place, but in different locations where this asymmetric warfare, according to Musa, is taking place. But telling me that they have fled to IDP camp, it is a typical lie. There is nothing like that. Many of them have left their homes to their maternal homes. Many of them left to another cities. Many left to somewhere else, not in IDP camp. There is no any IDP camp in our land. Thank you, my people. God bless you. And they are going to return. They are not going to wait for Fulani herdsmen terrorists or Mieti Allah terrorists or Boko Haram to leave. They are waiting wherever they are so that we declare Biafra and defend it so that they can be able to come back and live in their ancestral home in peace. So they are different from those who are living in IDP camp in the north or those who are seeking refuge in Benin Republic. from Yoruba land. They are not the same. Because these ones are, wherever they are there waiting and praying for us to defeat the enemies, chase the enemies away, and they may return back to their ancestral land as a free people, as free Biafrans. So they are not the same. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Do you still have something else to add, because we are running out? Thank you.
Yes, just for conclude, before I conclude, I thank you for the clarification, because even to myself, I doubted that. Not only that, that the news wasn't a video; it's just a post. So, though from one media from the zoo, so I don't believe. I just like, for the benefit of doubt, let us be bringing those propaganda just in case if there is any truth in it. Let them bring it out, because there is a lot of hidden things that will still come out. Let's just be like, when we are listening to it, we will not be taking it too serious. But for the benefit of doubt, let's go on and be getting their news. All right, for the situation that we are now, well, I was saying that, before I conclude, that everybody should sit up, just as our enemy are like, they will fight this to the end. They are saying it, they will never relent. Likewise, anybody that love this freedom and knows what it takes to fight to finish should sit up, because somebody just said that, if we relent or go back in what we are doing, even the spirit will not be happy with us. Very, very important. No, there is no part of this world that you will hear all the ancestral forces a problem than in our land. This is because the blood of innocent people are crying, and if we don't stand for them and they do the needful, this thing will never stop. This torment from the spirit will never stop, because it will be generating from generation to generation, and will continue to suffer. No amount of prayer will pray it out. The only thing that will give us freedom, peace, is our freedom. And if we don't get it,
Thank you, Mazi.
there will never be peace in our land.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Thank you.
much.
God bless you for joining me. Now, because of what he said, right? Because of what he said, I'm going to read out something for you briefly before we continue. Because of what he said, I want all Biafrans to, please, the link is there on top of the comment section. On top of the live section, the link is there. If you want to speak, you want to ask question, you want to debate, you want to make contribution, click the link on top of the chat section, live chat section, and join me in the studio. I will give you the opportunity to speak. So if you join me, don't be in a hurry, because I'm not done yet. Once I'm done, I will give you of course, the platform to speak. Now, because of what this brother said, let me read something for you. According to this publication from Sahara Reporters that says, despite the arrest of a self-confessed Biafran leader, Simon Ekpa, by the Finnish authorities, the sit-at-home in southeast Nigeria has continued. Now look at this play. This is the dagger. This is the dagger to the likes of this okay, this idiot that called himself okay, and the other one that said his name is Oscar that disappeared in the thin air. This is the dagger. Look at it. Also, clashes between the Nigeria security forces and militia groups linked to the agitation continued across the 5 states of the region. Look at the date here. November 26, 2024. We are talking about current development. I'm not telling you about old news. You know, everything is verifiable. Verifiable. We don't do propaganda. Right? So it is on the 26th today, Bositata, And what makes me happy here, not only the sit at home, because I know definitely sit at home will continue. What makes me happy is that Zoo Media is acknowledging that also clashes between the Nigerian security agencies and militia groups, which of course they can use any name, but we know that we are Biafra Liberation. Our men on ground are called the Biafra Liberation Army, or you can generalize it, Biafra Defense Forces. Now, militia groups linked to the agitation continued across the 5 states of the region, despite Simon Ekpa's arrest and detention by the Finnish authority. Ifugia, so, and you must play your own part. You listening to me now, you as a Biafran listening to me, you must play your own part. I have announced already that I am not picking any WhatsApp call. I have announced it already before now that I am not picking any WhatsApp call. Please, if you are calling me on WhatsApp, stop it already. The link is there in the comment section. You don't have to do enough. You don't have to do a lot. Just click the link, follow the instruction. It will bring you straight to the studio. There's nothing much to do there. Please don't call me on WhatsApp. I'm not picking any WhatsApp call right now. So, Oscar has finally gotten it right. I love that. I love it. I love it. So, Biafrans who are in the studio, please, I want you to hold on. All of you are going to speak. Even if it takes us 3 hours, I will give you opportunity to speak. Let me talk to this guy. Maybe with this guy, we can win more souls. We can win more souls. Oscar, you are welcome. Please grab the microphone.
Kedu.
Oh, Ibonyi Igbo. How the manudo, my brother. Go ahead.
Esikwanu nenu wedaputa.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead. No.
Anyị bụ ndị fụrụ agha Biafra. Original.
Hold on. Mute whatever device you are using to listen to the broadcast. Mute it completely. Turn down the volume so we can speak directly from the studio where you are. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Ifemelia bụ my issue. Okay, like I said, anyị nwa bụ ndị fụrụ agha Biafra. 1967. I can give you the genesis of the war, how the war started, how the war ended, how we cried.
Sorry, don't give me the sorry to cut you off.
No. Listen, it's just a brief. I'm not going into
No. Hold on. Do not give us the history or whatever that happened during the war. My father fought the war. He didn't just see the war, he fought the war. So just go ahead with your either question or debate. Let us take it up from there.
Well, my issue, Bo, I like Biafra nwa na-ekwifa. Etu aka anyị ga-esi bi na Biafra anyị. Nwanne kpọnite nwanne na radio or TV show nya. You will on Kotosia. You make him an enemy of Ndị Igbo. That is what I'm against. Okay, that's what you just did. You when it in media. That is not right. That is the issue. That is what I'm against.
No, no debate. No, equal in them opportunity.
I'm giving you room.
Good. You see, in this life where we live, people always like to sideline the truth or the genesis of an issue and start tackling somebody that they think they do not like or do not support. When I brought in Genje Media here, I brought his video. You heard him insulting us, telling us that we are buying our own people claiming to be fighting for them that we are stupid. You heard him. Unless you didn't hear him, I'll play the video again for you. Who insulted
I
you?
saw that video 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago.
Didn't you hear him saying that we are stupid? Didn't
No,
you
if
hear?
hold on. I saw it myself. You might go if the eye of the beholder. When you now watch things, their ears and brain cells are open to interpret what they want to see. He was making emphasis, especially na if I sit at home, abia ejena aharasiali my people name a business.
Who is harassing them? Who is harassing them?
Ndị otu Simon.
Good. So, sorry, hold on. Do you have any evidence to prove that Nandina harass in the Ajadu, according to you, are Ndio to Simon Ekpa?
Because they are the ones keep shouting, sit at home.
Do you have any evidence? Before the I'm very happy. I've been energized. Do you I asked you a question. Do you have any evidence? Don't tell me because they have been shouting, because we also have another video where a man in police uniform enforcing sit at home, telling people not to open. We have the video. If I ask the question in the comment section now, you will see hundreds of Biafrans responding to this because we have the video. So, do you have any evidence outside them shouting, sit at home, sit at home? Do you have any authentic evidence to prove that they are Simon Ekpa boys?
Okay.
No.
Even I want evidence, yeah. But no. We are debating, right? Hold on.
Chalo, yeah, you continue. I told you I will give you a platform. I love what we are doing now. This is why I open. This is why I open today. First of all, you have acknowledged Nimes go the first up. You don't have
up messy. I don't
that you have no evidence, but
can you let me land? I mean, yeah, sure. You have to give me the room.
Okay,
I gave you time to talk, so let me talk.
Oh, yeah, land.
Yeah, okay. If I have a bone of contention that has been going on, and they destroy, why are they still putting that order in? Ebe a bụ ọkwụnụ chọrọ udo ka ndị be anyị dị mma. Unu fụ na ife a etinyelụ na-ebute destruction, ka esi na-egbu ndị mmadụ, na-destroy properties. Then as a person of reason, ife a bụ ife a ga-ewepụ ka ewe ka udo dị. Then onwezie ndị na unu sizie na abụrụ ndị nke unu na-eme, then etinyezie n'anya naanị ka amazie na ife akaga na-emebi. Ọ ka esi akpa udo n'obodo. This is my main issue.
We are debating.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay, good. If you cool now. And because I'm a very good listener, and when I'm listening to you, it's very dangerous because I will use what you are saying to put you in a state of confusion. Now, let me ask you a simple question based on what you said. If I'm writing yellow and a bundi mado, change you go from noble boys Simon Ekpa.
My brother,
hold on. I can never allege or put any allegation on you because we are here in the studio and I'm not muting you. So, ikulu nambido sinobo our people na-ekwu sit at home. Njogi with evidence. Evidence. No, the only evidence in where they are still shouting sit at home, sit at home. So, but in case Azua now. ịgbanwego ichenjigo from n'ọba our people si na ebe anyị fụzi na ife anwa etinyelu na-ebute mmebi ife na-egbusisi ndị mmadụ ịghọtago na why not anyị nwe iwepụ ya so meaning that na you are no longer standing firm na ọ bụ Simon Ekpa boys na-egbu ndị na-emebi those things ọkwa ya are you still standing firm?
So then I gave you an option.
No, before the option, you need to be clear because thousands of people are watching. Are you still standing firm after lack of evidence? Are you still standing firm? No, Simon Ekpa boys, they bundi mado. Na the and the enforcing sit at home. Are you still standing firm on that?
My brother, Simon.
No, yes or no? Yes or no? Are you still standing firm on
there is possibility, yes.
Oh, there is possibility.
Because only queer he's talking from the point of authority.
Relax.
No, hold on. If you give an order and you are there being no with the strength of enforcement. So what do you expect?
Good. Very, very good and fine.
What do you expect people to
relax now?
Relax. Conclusion if people expect
you
to
see,
arrive.
when the time I will not tolerate you is when you speak, and when I want to speak, you don't want me to speak.
No, because when I finish speaking in your space, and my space, you land there before I come in. But you don't give me space to land.
You have been talking now without interruption. I told you I'm a good listener. Now listen, you didn't want to move away from your stance. You still stand that it is Simon Ekpa boys. No, almost Simon Ekpa nebu ndi mmadụ na Igbo. Okwaya, that is where you stand. Now, I have a question to you. Before the inception of Sit at Home and before the appearance of Simon Ekpa in the struggle, ana-egbu ndị mmadụ na Igbo ka ọ bụ na anara egbu ndị mmadụ na Igbo? Yes or no? Don't analyze anything. Yes.
All depends on the second. My issue.
No. If we're gonna
let me finish. Let me talk.
No.
You're talking over me.
No. No, hold on. Don't push me to mute you. I ask you a simple
can do this your show. Whatever you want to do.
Listen. My brother, I want us to talk so that people can listen. Whenever I ask you a simple question, answer it so that we don't make this room, inconducive for other people or for people listening. Please, I asked you, in this same Biafra Simon Ekpa na-ekwu maka ya, before Simon Ekpa abịa, a na-egbu ndị be anyị ka ọ bụ anara egbu ndị be anyị? Yes or no?
I'm not concerned with that period. I'm only concerned with the period of Monday sit-at home enforcement. That's all I'm concerned with.
Now you have good. Now you have dodged the question. You said,
I'm being specific.
Hold on. You said, I'm not concerned, as all of us understand the meaning of concern, meaning no basarogi then.
No. Don't twist it. In this argument, I'm concerned with the Monday sit at home.
Good. Which
is
which is in a Simon Ekpa boys CGNA busisi ndị mmadụ kwaya. So now Juzigi say before the inception of Sit at Home, and a bundi bani innocent citizens of Anigbo, Kobana bundi bani, yes or no?
Of course, onye police na nkama. Also, food na-eme na buying. Ke maka checkpoints niile etinyere na.
No, don't tell me. Don't tell ife njụrụ gị bụ ofu ajụjụ. A na-egbu ndị be anyị ka ọ bụ na anara egbu ndị be anyị n'ala Igbo before Simon Ekpa apụta? Yes or no?
Ịma na onwe argument a ga na-eme ọ dịka ife ụmụaka. Agwa m na my main issue.
Engaging one Nigerian is like somebody pouring water.
One Nigeria dị na ya. Mụa bụ onye Biafra.
Answer a simple question.
You did.
No. I don't engage fools. In drug say because of gonna eventually do a lawyer osisi. If I ask you a simple question, I'm going to unmute you, but don't cause nuisance on my show. I ask you a simple question. Fane bundi bani kobana fanre bundi bani. Don't be a fool at 70. Simple question, yes. So now, who are the people? Kedundi ne bundi bani then before Simon Ekpa? Can you answer it? I'm going to give you another opportunity. Any other nuisance, I will remove you because you are not ready to engage. This is how one Nigerianese behave.
Well, that's
Kendi Nebundibai then. Simple.
It use absolute power on me. Is he sure?
No. My brother, I will give you time to speak very, very well. Remember, you have spoken a lot. Even because I was thinking you are coming to ask me questions as an intelligent man, so I can answer you. But you didn't ask me a question. Rather, what you did was to tell me about that we are supposed to remove sit at home since it is causing the hardship and death of our people. That is what you said. That is your main point of view. You didn't come to ask me because I was thinking you are coming to debate me. That's why you made that comment. You even cursed me. You called me a fool. You said that my statement is useless. It's not making sense. That's what you said on the comment, which I left on the screen for many minutes. So when I ask you a question, answer, please. Don't talk any other thing until I ask you to speak. I will ask you. Remember, in the studio here, I have more than 50 people requesting to join, but I'm giving you the opportunity to air your view, to engage me. Please, if I ask you a question, don't chicken away, don't shy away from the question, because you might have seen that when you answer rightly, I'm going to use it against you. No, don't worry. People are listening. Let them listen and learn. Please, I ask you again, who are the people buying our people before the inception of sit at home? Please, Mazi, go ahead.
Well, the account of the events in for like Nigerian army.
Very good. Ozugo.
Yes.
Ozugo, dear. I love you. I love you. Hey, no, only I boy. Finally. Now, the only one answer you have given me is based on the account they are the Nigeria army. Now, who have been buying people in Alibo without sit at home, because we have Operation Python Dance, we have Aba High School Massacre, we have MNM Massacre, we have ordinary Trump celebration in Iguacha. They massacre our people and illegally enforce their disappearances, and till today, many of them are still suffering in prison. Now, I have another question. I have two more questions for you before I give you microphone to speak. Please be very, very sincere. Since you have acknowledged that Nigeria army is the one massacring innocent people before the inception of sit at home, how do you also think that they do not have the capacity to also massacre people in disguise as sit at home enforcers? How do you think that?
If you want me to answer the one of sit at home, I will specifically lay the blame on whoever put the order And when putting the order, they are using a tone of enforcement. So by any logic, regardless of if other parties are involved, the blame has to go to whoever issued the order, and issuing the order with an enforcement tone of voice. Simple as ABC.
Okay, good, good. Remember, you didn't answer my question,
I
but you
did.
gave your own opinion. What the question is, I have heard you. I heard you very clear. I heard you very clear, which I'm going to still ask you another question based on what you have said now.
Sure.
So I heard
Go
you
ahead.
very clear. Good. But the question is, how do you think or believe that the same Nigerian army that have been massacring innocent people that you acknowledged are not capable of the continuation of the massacre in sit-at-home enforcement disguise? Did you answer it?
My brother, this
Did you
is...
answer
Hold on. You are talking over me. You won't even let me talk. Let me talk. When you ask a question, you give room. It's simple logic. If somebody has been doing something and they see another opportunity to still be doing what they're doing, what do you expect? They will put their hands too.
Okay, good. So that means in acknowledgement, you know that you believe that Nigerian army still possess the capacity to continue the massacre even in the disguise of sit-at-home enforcers. That is the answer. That's what I understand. Now,
Absolutely.
coming back, good, very fantastic. Now, coming back to your word, which you said that since we know that the sit-at-home is causing danger to our people, why don't we stop it? Why don't we stop it? That is what you said, right?
Yes, yes.
Very good and fine. Now, I want to ask you a question in that regard. I want to ask you a question. Please, my brother. Should we have abandoned or stopped fighting for Biafra only because Nigeria government is using the military to massacre our people?
No.
So if we couldn't have stopped fighting for Biafra because Nigeria is killing us, how should we have stopped sit at home because the same Nigeria is using it to kill us?
Now, Mike, can I ask you a question?
No, answer that one, then you
I'm going
ask
to
me.
answer you with a question.
No, answer it, then you ask me your question.
What is your question again?
Since you have responded, we should not stop fighting for Biafra because Nigeria is using the military to buy our people. So how then do you believe or think that we should stop sit at home because Nigeria is using the opportunity to destroy us?
The sit at home has nothing to do with our quest for Biafra.
Rather?
It not a single cent of reason. Rather, it's affecting the very people that are seeking their freedom for liberty and their own republic. It has no effect at all. There is no advantage for Umwigbo, the sit at home, being enforced.
Did you answer my question?
I did. I just answered you.
Did you hear my question in the first place? I like to be objective. I ask you, since you know that we shouldn't stop the fight for freedom because Nigeria is using it to destroy us, how then do we stop sit at home because the same Nigeria is using it to destroy us? Simple, this or that. Just answer simple question. And don't narrate anything to me. Just answer the question.
My brother, hold on. No, hold on. Sorry, I'm on a business area, so that's why. Listen, all this.
Okay, you don't have any answer. I will remove you
No.
because
I see questions that's running around in circle.
You're wasting my time. I won't continue with a sentimental human being
No.
like you.
Can I ask you my own question? We are in a debate, and debates are supposed to be free flow.
Yes, but you haven't answered any question that I have asked.
You're trying to dominate the debate, the discussion.
Okay.
That's not how debate works.
Okay, ask your own question. Ask your own question.
My question is, what is the effect of sit at home on our quest for Biafra? What contributive effect does it have against the Nigerian Republic?
What is the wrong effect that it has on us?
No. What is the advantageous effect for Igbo against the Republic of Nigeria for our quest for Biafra?
Our quest for Biafra is because the effect it has, I'm going to give you an answer because I'm very straightforward. Now, the sit at home is what is called civil disobedience. Now, listen, you asked me a question. They call the instructors or those who are issuing the order of sit at home non-state actors. So, without even talking about the financial and economic aspect of it, which if you want me to give you detailed answers, I will go there. But without talking about that, which is the deep side of it, let me give you the easy side. That those who are issuing the sit-at-home order are being referred as non-state actors. And there is no any sane nation, no sane government, no sane democracy that will allow non-state actors to dictate of the effect or whatever that happens in the nation. So for the government of the zoo to be there sitting down and the so-called non-state actors issuing sit-at-home is a disgrace, and that is what delegitimizes the authority of Nigerian state within Biafra land. Apart from going into the financial aspect and the economic aspect of it.
The disgrace with no economic impact on your enemy.
Like seriously?
Rather negative impact on your people.
Good.
Not those the enemy.
Hold on. Now, let me finish you. Hold on. Those onundi we for now, as at this very point in time, are they referred as Nigerians?
Excuse me?
Those Igbo in that they sit at home only have negative effect on Igbo. These Igbo, are they at this very point in time, are they Nigerians or not?
What are they? The passport you have.
I asked a simple question. You push me to remove you. Are they referred as Nigerians or not? No. Which truth are you talking about? You are here lying. Imagine an old man like you can be straightforward. You asked me a simple. You said that economically it is negatively affecting Ndi Igbo, and I ask you, are they known as Nigerian? Are they referred as Nigerians or not? Yes or no? That's what I want to hear from you. You have talked.
They are Ndi Igbo seeking Biafra.
No, you see, are they referred as Nigerians internationally and locally or not? Simple. Be truthful.
Presently, they are Nigerians, just like you are.
Just like you are. So, Since they are referred as Nigerians presently, then how do you then say that the seat at home is not having any economic effect on Nigeria?
It doesn't have effect. They are Nigeria, not by their choice. They prefer to be Biafra. They are
Okay.
still in the stage to
You are still
become
running you are still running around the bush. Let me ask you the final question before I remove it, because even if you go to the comment section, you see everybody the way they are commenting about your. I don't want to use some negative, because I promise I'm not going to insult you. Now, the last question I will ask you is this: since we
on me.
hold on, no, hold on. Don't make this place like, don't cause nuisance here, please. If I ask you to hold on, you hold on. Now, since you have been unable to answer not even one question that I'm asking you, now I want to ask you the final question. Please, since we are not doing it well, Simon Ekpa does not know how to fight for freedom. He is he is a thief, he's a criminal, he's a terrorist, he's this and that. Oga, how do we get freedom? You, as a Biafran who saw the civil war, we, the Igbo people, we, the Biafran people at large, want freedom from Nigeria. Can you tell us how we can get it? We are not doing it. Tell us, please.
There are methodologies. When you read the Nigerian Constitution, if you want to be a separate nation, there are processes.
Which is
Seeking for referendum.
Do you have referendum in Nigerian Constitution?
No, we have people that.
Do you have referendum in Nigeria Constitution? Simple.
Have you not read?
Because a very useless idiot who can't even conversate. Imagine you are telling me there, if you go to Nigeria Constitution, are we talking about age here? I'm wiser than you by a million miles. You're telling me there's a provision in Nigeria Constitution. Do you have referendum in Nigerian Constitution? Don't you know I'm wiser than you? You know, here, the first thing of for civil war. And so, na common sense. Chinedu, please grab the microphone and talk to me. I can never be angry because of a coward. Chinedu, grab the microphone.
Hello, good evening, sir.
You're welcome.
So thank you so much. I appreciate everything you're doing for Biafran people, and you're really doing your work in a very good way. I needed to talk to that man because he think that maybe as he's old now, maybe he knows everything, but knowing that there is not, he know nothing. He know nothing at all. A simple question you ask him, he cannot even answer it. He was just running around the bush. This kind of people is not people that will, support Biafra in anything. You understand? So don't waste your time in debating with all these kind of people that don't have any value to add in Biafra struggle. Our people are suffering right from the time till now. Is that man going to tell us that he have not been seeing what Nigerian soldiers are doing in our land? Or is it because they have not touched him or his family? That is why he's just here saying all manner of things that he doesn't know what to do, or he doesn't know what he's saying. So all I'm just trying to say is that thank God that God just brought our PM out by this time. I wonder what Biafran struggle would have looked like, because I have seen that so many people that Biafran people put their trust to get them Biafra. All of them have denied Biafra. All of them have sabotaged Biafra in the name of money. In the name of money that Nigeria, useless money that Nigeria can offer to them. All of them have received money, and everywhere they are just using Biafran struggle to do all manner of things. Is that man not seeing what Nigeria army is doing to our people, killing our young men, destroying our Biafran people. So all I would just want to say is that may God keep on protecting you guys, the people that God have already signed in this struggle to give us Biafra. There's nothing they will do now that we have not seen before. They have betrayed our leader. They have caused all manner of trouble in Igbo land. So we that, God have, have given us opportunity to restore Biafra. I just want to say that you people should keep on doing whatever you are doing. Do not allow anybody to distract Biafran struggle, because I can see that so many of them don't know what Biafra is meant to them. But as we that is young, that is coming up, I'm a young guy that normally, celebrates Nigeria, especially when it comes to Nigeria independence. I used to celebrate Nigeria, but now I have known that Nigeria is a destiny killer. Nigeria is a destiny killer. There's nothing good that is coming out from Nigeria today. People are suffering. People are everywhere is just buzzing because of what Nigeria have done to, our youth. There's no
Thank
hope
you,
in
Mazi.
Nigeria.
Thank you,
So
Mazi.
I just
Thank you.
want to thank you, sir, and said, may God bless you and bless our PM, bless our leader, wherever they are. May God keep protecting them. The eyes of enemy will never get to them. The eyes of enemy will never see them. Wherever they are planning to do in our Biafran struggle, they will never succeed. Rather, what we are praying that we will live and our enemy will also live to see Biafra come, and they will thank God for what He has done. Thank you, sir, and may God bless you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bless you too. God bless you too, my brother. Please, those who are coming now, I'm giving everyone 2 minutes. Please, it's already 3 hours, and unless you have questions or you want to debate me like the man, but if you are coming, you must be very, very civil. And when I ask you a question, please make sure you give me direct answer. 2 minutes for those who want to make contribution. And if I bring you to the screen, please do not unmute yourself until I call your name. Please, Mazi Onodo, unmute yourself and speak to us. Mazi Onodo. I want to repeat again, if I bring you to the screen, do not unmute yourself. If you unmute yourself, I will remove you completely. You will only unmute yourself when I mention your name to give you microphone to speak. Mazi Onodo, speak to Biafrans, please. 2 minutes.
Hello, brother. Good evening.
Go ahead, Mazi Joba Brother.
Okay.
Okay. Anita Samuel, grab the microphone and talk to Biafrans, please.
Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, Machineke.
Can you be audible? We are not hearing you.
Good evening, Biafrans, and good evening, Machineke.
No. I can't take that. Anison, grab the microphone and talk to us, please. Anison, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Biafra Unite. Good evening.
Go ahead. You are welcome. You are welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Thank you for the good job. And I want to thank God. I believe that what I saw this evening about Prime Minister Israel, that he's finally out from the hand of the interrogation or the questioning. Am I right?
Where did you see it?
I saw where somebody Adandemon Ndegide was asking him that na ask that na Tinubu may arrest. On a reply Simba.
Did you see that video from Biafra Unite?
No.
Did you go back to take Adandin Bunande get a platform to see if you are going to see that video as a recent video?
Okay.
I'm asking you a question. Did you go back to Adandin Bunande get a platform to confirm?
No, I did not go back. While I saw, I come not check. I'm not sure about them. Fusion online. Where Batazi?
Any information you did not see from Biafra Unite and is something that has to do with Biafra struggle, or you didn't see it to any authentic BLGIE media platform, disregard it. That video is original video, but it is not a new thing. It's something that happened in the past. Please go ahead. Do you have any other thing to say?
Okay, yes. Really, you should, in a case like this, please, that man that you allow too much time, you allow them to take the whole of the time that others will use to make contribution or to ask very important question. How can you allow such a fool to talk? I'm sorry, please, because you asked us to be civil. But I want you to know that some of these people you see, they are very, very clueless. They don't know what they are into. Any reasonable human being seeing the situation we find ourselves in Nigeria will never be happy. You will not even have comfort in your own personal feelings. Now he's bringing about asking you some kind of dirty question that doesn't have any stand. Yeah, they sit at home, Simon Ekpa boys, and when you ask him, he could not provide evidence for that. And he did not. I was expecting you to ask him, what is the remote cause? Like I pushed it. It was on the message I tested to you there. What is the remote cause of this sit at home? And how is he feeling about this man that is in the dungeon of the wicked ones? So that he will tell you what is the offense Nnamdi has committed that has left him in the dungeon of Nigerian Zoo DSS. Or is he not aware of how the court ended Nnamdi case until now Nigeria is still holding him? And this is a man that is coming to speak, to be a voice, a mouthpiece for the Nigeria, or for the one Nigerian is. It's possible that Soludo and the rest of them, they are always cohabiting, and he's speaking on their behalf, pretending that he's a Biafra. This is a kind of somebody who doesn't have human sense. In this kind of pain that we're in it, somebody who is claiming to be of age, coming to a studio and allow him, you give him a time that is very important for others to make contribution and ask important question. You don't engage people like that. You don't engage them. From the time you start talking, you should have known that this man is a fool and has nothing to contribute. They are not part of what they don't know what is obtainable. They don't know what the Biafran.
Seems like we lost him. Are you still there? Anderson, are you still there? Okay, we lost him. We lost him. I think he lost his voice or network. All right, Kachidon. Please, everybody should utilize 2 minutes, please. I know the reason why I enable the man enough time. You know, I know the reason why I'm not a coward. I know what I'm doing. I requested for it. I asked for it. I asked for a debate. I asked for it. So giving him time is never a mistake. Also, it's good to give him the opportunity to fool himself, so that those who are reasoning like him will be able to know that they have been fooling themselves all along, if they want to tell themselves the truth, unless they want to allow their ambition of becoming a politician in Nigeria, or of becoming politicians. If they want to allow their ambitions of becoming politicians within Nigeria political circle, to overshadow or becloud their reasoning, then I don't have any help for them. No help for them. But I would do my own to educate them, debate them, give them reasons and evidences to try to change those genuine ones who haven't seen reason to reason. I will do my best to give them opportunity to reason. But if they have allowed themselves to be driven by their ambition of becoming politician in Nigeria, it is not my business. I cannot help them anymore. I do my own best for those who are genuinely thinking like that, but need a help to make them reason properly. So, Kachidon, please grab the microphone.
Good evening, Biafrans, and good evening, Ikukun, one name, Ekenem.
You're welcome. Please go ahead.
I want to thank you, and I thank all the Biafrans who stand tall in this cause we are fighting to be free from this dungeon called Nigeria. I want to thank all the ministers and the leaders, the Biafran government in Israel. Thank our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and I thank our leader, Mazen Namdekan. I want to encourage all the people that is putting effort to see that our name is not wiped on this planet. I want to thank you all. Kukuna, thank you. You have been doing great job in this fight. And I want to tell you that Biafrans love you so much. The man that was talking, he doesn't know what he's talking. I think he have been eating too much burger wherever he is. So he don't even know what he's talking about. Maybe he don't even go home to know what is happening in his own village. So it's good the way you give him a time and he shows who he is in the presence of Biafrans, that he claimed to be a Biafra. So I don't have any question or much to say. I just want to encourage Biafrans to put hands together. Let's fight this cause, because freedom is not given, freedom is taken. So anybody that say, let's come, let's fix an Igbo, how will you fix an Igbo when they borrowed money, they don't remember you in that you are an Igbo, but you are politicians, and all the things they're using to settle that debt or is coming from your land. You never tell the politicians to fix an Igbo. It's us we are telling, let's come together to fix an Igbo. You know, when they want to get population, they want to use things about Biafra. They want to talk about Biafra. But shame on them that they're killing their brothers. All they care is about money or positions in Nigerian state. Even that position, they're not even getting it. They're just doing everything to please Frane.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ikukuna.
Thank you. All right. Please, 2 minutes for everyone. There are a lot of people in the studio, and many are still requesting, which even there is no seat for them. 2 minutes, please. And I want to use this opportunity to announce, before bringing in the next person, please. The Finland Convention is a must. We have only but 3 days to go. In few minutes time or few hours, no, not even hours, in few minutes time from now, oh, sorry, this is now 9 minutes past 12 a.m. So we now have 2 more days to go. So Finland Convention is a must. It has to hold. Biafra must be declared, irrespective of who mounts on the podium. It is a must to declare Biafra. As if that is not enough, we also need funds. If you haven't supported Biafra or you are not supporting currently financially, you have every opportunity to start supporting Biafra financially. Very, very important. Now, We still haven't subscribed to of course, the software that we are using for live broadcast. That's why if you are monitoring what is going on, I can't bring even more than 6 people to make a comment. It is not taking more than 6 people. And again, there are other things we do, including broadcasting on different platforms and other things that we can do when it is a paid platform. I made this announcement a couple of days ago, and some people reached out to me. But at the end of the day, I chose to work with a certain Biafran woman in the United States of America. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened. The moment the news of our Prime Minister was announced, she went silent. She never responded again. I don't know her whereabouts. I've sent her a message. She did not respond. I hope she's okay, because I know what happened to some Biafrans when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was abducted by Nigeria. So I hope she's okay. But please, if you want to help us to subscribe to our to the software that we are using for this broadcast, I have been doing it all through the years without asking anybody for assistance. So if you want to subscribe, get in touch with me. If you have my, if of course not my direct line, if you have Biafra Unite WhatsApp line, kindly call the WhatsApp line so that I can show you how to subscribe to the software that we are using for this broadcast. You are not doing it for me. You are doing it for Biafrans at large, not for my personal use. It is to use for the dissemination of information and to make sure that the message and gospel for freedom is being circulated. Thank you. God bless you. I'm looking forward to anybody to contact me on that regards. All right, Henry, please grab the microphone. Everyone, 2 minutes. We are rounding up.
Biafra Unite channel, Biafra Unites. I celebrate you. I celebrate Biafrans. I celebrate Mazi Simon Ekpa. I celebrate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today is actually my first time coming on your live show, but I have been watching you for a long time now. So I just want to contribute something, just to, the man you had a debate with, I was just laughing all through. I was just laughing because it is that kind of set of people the Bible talks about, the set of people that are proud of what they should be ashamed of. So that man, I don't want to say much. He have already disgraced himself. But what I want to leave with the Biafrans today is that, for me, I'm actually in the Western world for a long time now, and I have come to realize that no place like home. So anywhere you are in the part, even if you are in US, you are in Canada, anywhere you are today, just know that a time is coming, and that time is now, whether you like it or yes. Even the laws that are coming in Western world, the laws they are creating will force you to go home. And if we don't fight for our freedom now, if we don't fix our country now, my dear brothers, we don't have any other place to go. You may be comfortable where you are. You may say that it doesn't concern you. You may say that, you are doing well where you are. That man that was debating with you, my question is that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was freed, even the EU spoke, all the whole comments were made to release this man. They could not release him. And people have been killing all this, people have been killed in Biafra land all these years. Nobody is talking. All of a sudden, people are now saying, Simon Ekpa did this, Simon Ekpa did that. This is people that they cannot do the job. and somebody that is doing it and doing it well. Because my brothers, these people are not coming with empty-handed. They are coming with guns, ammunition. So how can you fight those who are coming with guns with your bare hands? Over the years, Biafrans have been carrying only flags. Nobody was saying anything. People were killed. Just take a look what is going on in Imo State. 14 guys were going to wedding. They were massacred. Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. So if you are thinking that the governors, that the senators is going to do anything, you are just making a mistake, because all these people have been compromised. A lot of them have even been, they have already been converted to Islam. Codedly, nobody knows. They have already been converted. Before you become anything now in Nigeria, whether governor or senator, you have to become an Islam. Everybody, we are just keeping quiet. So I don't want to say much, but I'm just pained what is going on in Biafra land. And they see somebody, they see people that God sent, Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. People are talking bad about them. I can't really understand these people. So my brother, I just want to say, God bless you. Keep on doing what you are doing. I watch you. I love your wisdom. I love the way you are doing it. Thank you so much for this opportunity. God bless you.
Thank you, Mazi. God bless you too. I gave you that long time to speak because you said it's your first time. Please, everyone has 2 minutes. Donatus, please grab the microphone.
Hello, Biafra Unite. Good evening from here. I greet. I'm calling from the zoo. Yeah. I appreciate you. I just call in to appreciate you people's effort, even in this trying time when the Jew thought that everything would be destabilized as much. The moment they perpetrate the arrest of our leader, our senior disciple, they thought that everything, they would destabilize everything. But glory be to God for the strong government, and it is all of you effort that is making things to be in place. I really appreciate you people, and I assure you, assuredly, none of you will lose your rewards. All of you are going to reap the fruit of your labors. None of you will be missing in the Biafra land. All of us will enjoy the Biafra land. That's what I want to say. I want to appreciate all of you, both Prime Minister, both every one of us. God will bless us. And what I want to say here, I'll have one question, but what I want to say here, such man that came into this program, it's not good to be arguing with a fool. Even if you will not convince him. So the only thing is boycott such a one, identify them and give them gap. That's what I want to say here. So my question finally is, I have a problem here. My problem is on how to contribute. I'm staying in the north. I want to know how to contribute for my homeland. And I could not be able to locate anybody in my state to know somebody that I would.
Do you have Biafra Unite WhatsApp number?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Send me that message. What you are saying now, send it to me on message.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
And
okay, that's my question.
Also write me where you are sending from, so I will see. No, not where you are sending from. Where you are from originally. Write me the state where you are from. I will send you the de facto government link so you can join your state. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thanks.
Ike agwụgo m ụmụ Chineke, ike agwụgo m rinne. I don't know. We still have a lot of people in the studio. Only if you can use 1 minute, I will be happy. Please. I know everybody wants to speak. Nkechi, 1 minute. One minute. If you pass 1 minute, I will cut you.
Okay. Odinanwa, good evening.
You're welcome.
What makes me to come in here is because of that old man. There is no other thing. This is my first time anyway. That man was talking of economy. He was talking of economy, which What have economy got to do with this our freedom fighting? The economy he is talking about, how has that economy helped the Igbos he's talking about? Another one is that this man is saying that it's not the sit at home is not affecting the Nigeria, whereas in the Senate House they have been crying about how much the Nigerians that are losing. Or is he not reading Nigerian newspaper again since he's one Nigerianist? Or go paper because of that sit at home. He's not reading newspaper because I know that they are hammering it every time that sit at home makes them to lose a lot of money. Or they may affect affect is Nigeria, because if you don't sell on Monday, you can sell another day and put your money in your bag. The sit at home is even affecting them because they are not collecting any tax on that day. Thank you, my brother. I don't want to go fast. You say you are giving us only 1 minute.
Thank you,
Can
Nne.
you
Thank you. Tomorrow is always another day. You can still join us tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. I'm trying as much as I can to give opportunity to at least, even if it's not everyone, at least 70%. Simon Emeka, please grab the microphone.
Biafra Unite, good evening, sir. I hope I'm coming out.
You're welcome. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Based on time, that man, I like the way you gave him time and you debated with him, because if you said no, they will say that nobody wants to engage. So the way you gave him and he made fool of himself. Now there's something they used to talk about. Can you do an Igbo? Can you let us build an Igbo? The question I'm asking is, the governors, both P2B, both this, I don't want to use the name Fu, but Fu will be also very good for him. Soludo, what significant development have they brought to an Igbo? The security money they give them, have the old governors in the east able to come together and say, let us raise money to build railway that can connect even that 5 eastern states? Have they been able to say, let us build port? With the federal government give them the license to do that? If this man is talking about, and all these criminal politicians and some men of God talking about, let us build an Igbo.
My brother. The Igbo governors, I don't know about the what the Constitution says about it, but based on the so-called federal system, even though it's not practiced in the zoo, but as a federal state, a state that has federal system in its constitution, even though it's not, practically practiced. The governors in the Igbo land do not need any authorization from the federal government for the development of their states. If they want to build rail line that will connect all the defunct states created by the zoo within Igbo, I'm not sure that they need approval from the federal government to do so, because it is not a federal project. It is a state project. So based on what you're saying, the idiot saying that agitators should come and Desi Igbo, while he was there just 4 days ago with those who artificial mandate has been given to Desi Igbo.
So Desi Igbo, yeah.
and he was unable because he's such a coward that only, you know, that is only interested in his own stomach infrastructure. He is unable to tell these politicians to come together to Desi Anigo. After being with them, taking selfie and going home with his portfolio, he came day before yesterday on camera to tell me and Simon Ekpa to abandon Biafra and come and Desi Anigo. That is how to know hypocrites and those who will do worse than P2B and Hope Uzodinma if given opportunity to be into a leadership position in Igbo land. Thank you, Mazon. Wait for each other, because we are running out of time.
Another thing I want to talk about, the man talked about sit at home. In the comment section, I said you should ask him to go and listen to Kemi Lawrence. Kemi Lawrence, who talked about the significance of the sit at home. That is very, very important for freedom fighting.
No, don't worry. Mazi, let me cut you short because of time. That man that came here knows everything. He's not a kid. He knows. He's just a hypocrite and a criminal. He's actually a criminal. He's one Nigerian criminal. These are the people that are looking for a way to penetrate the government so that they can steal as much as they can. He's a criminal. I can assure you. He knows. That's why he was dodging all the questions I was throwing to him. He was dodging them. He's actually a thief. Nobody, no single individual becomes multi-billionaire in Nigeria without going into criminality. It's not possible. You can earn a good living. You can be a businessman, live a good life, manage to build a house, even build a duplex, buy yourself a car, marry a wife, have a family, live a very good life, and without being a criminal. It is possible. There are many of them who are in this category. It's called second class. Second class. But those multi-billionaires have a fan one. As long as you are in the zoo, you did not become rich abroad. You are in the zoo and you become a billionaire in the zoo, you are a thief. Because Nigeria creates enabling environment for criminals. That's why anytime you talk about division or separation of the zoo, they come at you. They will descend heavily against you. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. God bless
Thank you very much, and I hope our PM is fine and okay. And I want to thank you people. You people are actually trying, especially you. And I always like joining your program. But this is my first time in coming to your studio. Thank you very
You are
much for
highly
giving me the opportunity. Yeah.
You are highly welcome. You will always be welcome. Our PM is hell and hearty. He is very, very much okay. There are some information that are not supposed to be, released in the public because of the situation, the nature of the thing, and then what we have at hand. So, but our PM is very, 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 very hell and hearty. His life or his security. He is highly secured. He is not coming to the zoo. Nobody is bringing him to the zoo. That one I can assure you. Nobody. There is no any question of our PM coming to the zoo. There's nothing like that. He's okay. What happened is what's supposed to happen. But at the end, we will always win. Thank you, Mazi. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Chineke na melu m ebere. I don't know. Chineke melu m ebere. Okay, bye no now. Okay. Anthony Ifeanyi, grab the microphone, please. Talk to us. Anthony Ifeanyi. Anthony Ifeanyi, unmute yourself. I can't hear you. Unfortunately, Anthony Fan is not paying attention. Okay. Emeka Ghana, please talk to us.
Hello. Yes. Can you hear me? Am I coming out clear?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Ikukuna, greetings from Ghana. Greetings from Ghana. And I greet all Biafrans all over the world. As you know, my name is Emeka Ghana. Ikukuna, you see, I love the way you gave that man time and chance to bring out his stupidity. I really love it. The way you gave him time to come out and vomit all the nonsense or at his age. Like you said, that man would be at least 70 years old man. 70 years old man. Maura started Okobo. 70 years old man. So, and is one thing they never know, one thing they fail to know or they don't understand is that this generation of Biafran is not of that their time. I heard him saying of he fought the war. In case and you responded him, you also told him that your father fought the war too. And me too, I'm here to saying that my own father was a little young guy of 14 years when they are fighting the war. And he told me everything about the war. My own father was 14 when they fought the Biafran war. And he told me how they are, taking them by force, looking for every young guy to go and join Biafran army. And how his his father and his mother were, they are trying to hide them because they are too little. If Biafran soldiers come to your house and you have a boy of 10 years, a boy of 14 years, Biafran soldiers will drag you out and take you away from your family to go and train you to fight for Biafran land.
Exactly.
So my father told me all these things. So at his age, he is still saying this thing. Okay, first of all, I think this man, I'm not on a zoo now. Looking of the things, he's not in the zoo. He's in abroad, wherever he is at his own comfort zone, and he will be there talking rubbish. This man is never in the zoo. And one thing I want all Biafrans to know right now is that we, the generation of Biafrans, this generation of Biafra, we are not going back. We are not going back. And this man that spoke, one Nigerian that spoke, let her know. If you look at that man very well, that man would be the part of people. If actually he fought the Biafran war, actually, he would be the part of a saboteurs for just during the war. He would be part of those groups that sabotage Ojukwu. From his own speaking, from the way he speaks, instead of him to be encouraging. You see, even my father at the age of 14, he met Biafran war when he was 14. My father always encouraged me that if any bagger wire, if any motherfucker stand in my way, I should slap a hell out of that person. My father trained me with a hard hand. You will be discouraging your children instead of you to be encouraging them to move on. You'll be discouraging them.
Hold on. You have used a word or language that we don't allow.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry about that, Ikukuna. But finally, what I want to tell all Biafrans right now, genuine Biafrans. This is what our leader Mazen Nandekanu said. Mental toughness. Ndị Igbo sị na erugo mgbe eji ama ndị akwasịrị ike n'ukwu.
Contribution. May God bless you for coming. Can you hear me, Ugochukwu? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening.
Okay, please grab the microphone and talk to us. Everybody, 1 minute, please.
Good evening, all Biafrans all over the world. Can you hear me? Am I coming out?
I have only 1 minute to go, please.
Am I coming out?
My brother, go ahead. You have 1 minute to go, please.
So good evening, Biafra all over the world. Good evening, Nawa. Good evening, Biafra Unite. I have no much to say, but just to thank you for how you define for us. So even the one Simon Ekpa, it's not around. I believe everything is well. And I also want to comment the other guy that said we should arrange our community, our side, ourselves. But to me, if the country accepts us to produce what we have, then we can arrange the community ourselves without looking for anybody to come and help us. So I believe that guy should maybe he has something under his cupboard. He has some quality under his cupboard. And so what's the other man that you address? I so much love that because in this world you don't expect everybody to appreciate you. When everyone speaks good of you, means you are doing nothing. But when people do otherwise, I say something they know, but try to hide, means you are doing better. So I just want to thank you for what job you are doing for us. And I appreciate
Thank you,
Thank
Mazi.
you.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Oh my God. Please, I will no longer continue. I'm so sorry for any other person that does not have opportunity to speak. I am so sorry, my brothers and sisters. We are going to continue this conversation tomorrow. May God bless you. Remember the announcement that I made a couple of minutes ago. If you want to be the one to subscribe or to pay for the subscription of our broadcasting software, which does not cost a lot, it's just a small amount of money, but it is monthly subscription. It's just like you buying airtime for your phone or buying internet for your phone or for your Wi-Fi. If you want to subscribe, contact my WhatsApp number and I will tell you how you are going to go about it. Thank you all. God bless you. I'm very, very tired. I want to sleep now. See you tomorrow as we'll be coming back, of course, to speak to Biafrans and do the needful, disseminate information as usual. May God bless you. God protect our PM and, of course, Mazinam Dekano. Somebody is asking how much. That's why I said call Biafra Unite WhatsApp number. I will give you all the details. Like as I said, it's not expensive and it is a monthly subscription. God bless you all. God bless you all. Pray for our upcoming declaration that it goes successful as planned. And at the end of the day, the zoo will always be ashamed and the zoo is already fallen. God bless you all. See you tomorrow. And also pray for our men on ground that God will always give them victory. In the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.